Hello, Sonites. I'm here. Okay, I wish I could get rid of this little thing at the bottom of my screen. Can I get rid of that? I think I can. Hold on. I'm trying to I'm trying to get rid of some stuff here. Hold on. Okay, I think I got rid of it. All right. I had that little box at the bottom. Okay, so new setup and and attacked by dogs. Ah! Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. She's going to steal my hat. Okay, she goes and jumps behind me and steals my hat. I hope you can hear me okay. I got my microphone over here. I had to move all of my stuff, and the girls are sitting over here on the side. I can't move this too much, but Enid is there, and there's the baby bat. There's the little baby. Okay, can we not wrestle on the live stream? It's live stream dog wrestling. Hello, baby. So this is Enid. Most of you know that if you've been here. I'm really trying to get this settled in a little bit. Hello, look. Mommy's sitting on the couch this time. My thing looks crooked up here, and I don't know why. Oh, wait, if I do that, it's not crooked. Wait, I gotta stick something under my laptop. This is what happens when you're like a perfectionist and with dogs that attack me. It's not totally centered, but oh my God. Okay, that's better. That's better. Ah, hi Janet. Hi Sonies. Hi Becky. Hi everybody. I'm nice and warm today. I actually am bundled up in, isn't this cool? It's a pinstripe hoodie and it's very warm. It's not super, really? They're playing. Hello, Adrienne and Janet and everybody who's here. I wanted to do a little part 2. This one, okay, listen. Listen, Linda, honey, the land. No one commented on my hat last night, by the way. Oh, Sonites, I don't know if you saw my hat. Look, I got a skinny puppy hat. Should I wear the skinny puppy hat? I don't know. I like this one a lot. My skinny. I like my skinny puppy hat. Hey. Okay, we're not wrestling during the live stream, ma'am. Oh my God, you just almost hip checked Enid off the couch. Welcome to, it'll be like 3 hours of my dog's attack. Look, get a puppy, they said. It'll be fun, they said. You're crazy. You are a crazy child. This is Dear Prudence, as in Dear Prudence, the song. That's her theme song. I know, yes, you're Prue. Little Prue. Now you need to calm down. You need to calm down, ma'am. I'm going to put you down. Can you go lay by your heater? I put the heater on just for you. Oh, I just realized one of the problems is the heater is, you've had wind for 2 weeks. We have, you did spell assimilate right. We have high wind warning today. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. There are these really pretty wind chimes right outside my window. I love them. Both of them were gifts too. One was from my mother-in-law and one was from Allison. And, okay, wait. There we go. So I have a remote for this heater. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Hi, Sleepy's back. Yay. The puppies are crazy. Okay, they're now laying in front of the heater. It's hard to move my camera, but now, I won't be able to do it. Crap. Okay, so guys, what I'm working on, it's a learning curve because I've never really been a big, like, I'm going to be a live streamer, something like that. I'm just trying to get this level. That's a little better. I'm sitting on a dog bed. Okay, I've got blankets. Oh, if you're new here, I don't know if you saw my pillows. This was from my friend Angela, sent me this as a gift. And I think Prudence is over it, but Prudence was trying to destroy this, so I had it put away before. And this is my other one that I absolutely love. This is when you go to Home Goods or TJ Maxx at Halloween and you get stuff like this and it becomes like your absolute regular decor, but it matches so well in here. So who noticed that I redid the shelf? I'm very proud of the shelf. The shelf is very cool. So I redid the Ringo. Oh my God, you have a Ringo and I have a Dear Prudence. And yes, she kind of, I gotta admit, like, I love the obviously you have to love the Beatles version, right? You have to love the Beatles version of Dear Prudence because, you know, you have to. I think it's legally required if you like that song. But then there are all the goth people who don't realize that Dear Prudence was a Beatles song and they think that Susie and the Banshees wrote it. So, your bones all hurt. Oh my God. Oh. Swearing early in the stream. Yeah, these stay out all year round. These pillows do. I love them. Adrienne, my friend Jamie, Dr. Jamie. Okay, this is not medical advice. I have to say that legally. This is not medical advice. I am not a doctor, but my best friend is in fact a doctor, and he's an urgent care family practice doctor. My hips and especially my left knee and my right ankle are messed up from former injuries, right? Not medical advice. Not medical advice. I'm not a doctor, but Dr. Jamie was here and he gave me, it's called Advil Dual Action. You can get it pretty much anywhere. If it's an emergency and you can't go out, look, I hate Amazon as much as everybody. They're an evil corporation. Bezos, don't get me started. I know people are boycotting it, but there are people like Adrienne and my niece Mads who don't drive, can't get out to get things. You may have no other choice. You could probably get it delivered through like DoorDash, how they do stuff from CVS and all that. Anyway, look for Advil Dual Action. Okay, it's really good. And my back was killing me when Jamie was here. My knee was killing me. I was so sore. I was miserable. And Jamie had some with him. Jamie has a knee injury from a former car accident he was in a long time ago, like 20 years ago. So his knee is messed up. And eventually he's got to have surgery on it. But he's a guy, and he's stubborn, and he's a doctor. All things that make him keep putting it off. So he takes Advil Dual Action, and he's like, this is the only thing that sometimes like makes me able to be on my feet all day. My husband started taking it now, and my niece Mads, who has chronic illness and fibromyalgia, is also trying it. So it might be something you could try. Not medical advice, not trying to sell it to you. I'm just saying, I never even knew it existed. And there's one that says Advil Dual Action, and then it says back pain under it. So that's the one I took because I'm shoveling all the snow. My back's killing me. Enough about old people aches. Anyway, really? Look what I brought. It's a pair of warm, fuzzy socks because my feet always get cold in here, so I remembered this. Yeah, I mean, try it. It's not a miracle, but listen, Linda, I was taking Motrin every day, as many times a day as you could. It was ridiculous. I was taking Motrin every day, and then I tried taking Tylenol I've gone through every single thing, and nothing was working. And then Jamie had the sample size in his bag, and he said, here, try these. It was the best I felt in months, all this whole winter. I don't think it was a placebo effect at all because I was very skeptical it was going to do anything. I'm like, really? And he's like, no, this'll really help. You'll like it. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. And I was so happy with it. The next day, I said, do you have any more? And he's like, no. And I'm like, ah. So I got some. And I have been taking it since the guys came out. And it does, what I do is I take it before I go to bed. This is not what this stream's supposed to be about. But I take it before. Listen, we're all achy and old, and it's winter. We're achy, old, and we're cold. We're achy, old, and we're cold. That's our chant. Okay? We're achy, old, and we're cold. Winter, go home. Smelling a candle to get me in a better mood. No, I'm in a good mood. I have to tell you guys, thank you, everybody who was here in the live yesterday, and a lot of you are here now, which is really cool. New Year's starts now. Okay. Happy New Year's, everybody. Everybody, Happy New Year's. You can put little horns and party people in the comments. Happy New Year. It is now New Year's. I have decided going forward, why does January always suck? Everybody's so excited for New Year's, and they're January 1st. January is the biggest. Okay, and I'm saying it's my birthday in January. January is the biggest effing letdown month of the year. There, I said it. Controversial opinion, maybe. I don't think so. All I see is things saying January was 564 days. Happy 395th day of January. All that just I think it's a letdown too because everybody is so excited. They're like, it's New Year's, everything's gonna be different. And then January's like, wah, wah, wah. And then we're all disappointed. And then that's how you start your year? No. We're starting New Year's on February 1st. And then tomorrow's Groundhog Day. We can all be mad at a rodent who doesn't know why people are bothering him and pulling him out of his little sleepy area, which is kind of sad. Leave Phil alone. Just let him sleep. We all know I know it's a tradition, but really Happy New Year's, everyone. Yeah, it's a dud month. And I'm saying that as someone who was born in January. And I have best friends, like friends and people I love whose birthdays are in January. So no offense to us, but listen, if you are a January birthday person, you know the struggle. The struggle is, here's your gift. It's for Christmas and your birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, how thoughtful. And you want to punch them because their birthday's in like August or May. Yeah. Oh, Sanites, I know. It was horrible. I mean, I hope things get better for you, Sanites. It's like January has just been a mess. Okay. So I decided this morning, well, I was up at midnight and I was like, it's February. We made it through January. Adios, January. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. And I was out looking at the moon last night. There's a full moon. I believe it's tonight. Is it tonight or tomorrow, you guys? You'll know. I should know this. I've posted about the full moon like 50 times, and I'm like, yeah, it's just been like a bad January. I don't know. If anybody's had a wonderful January, best month of your life, put it in the chat right now because we need to know what you're doing and why. I have to say, like, already, oh my God, a birthday on December 26th. Yeah, that's the worst too. Yep. Oh yeah, I know. Adrienne, you have like, well, you guys know this in my chat because you've been here for a long time, but, my brother's funeral was on my birthday in January, like 14 years ago. On my birthday. Yeah, I think the full moon is tonight as well. I think what I always think if it's the first or the second because it's overnight, right? So it's like it's technically it's on the first, but it kind of goes into the second. I count both days. Okay, it's a full moon both days. I'm rolling my sleeves up. Oh, and I have a look. My hair is long enough. My hair's long enough that I can keep a elastic hair thingy around my wrist now. I'm very excited. My hair has gotten long enough to go in a ponytail. I'm going to keep growing it. I may throw some extensions in it now that it's longer to just add some more color to it. I did those extensions in the past that had that, it was an ombre black to gray and everybody loved them and I want to do it now. Your mom's is January 1st. I always make a point to give her Christmas and birthday. That is very thoughtful and it's wonderful. Now, there is a way you can play to this to your advantage because if you want something really expensive, then you go, hey, you could get me this very expensive thing, but you can make it for Christmas and my birthday. But you can't do that every year. You gotta wait and you gotta pick your moment and it's gotta be something that you really want. And then you can use that to your advantage. I've done that in my life before. But usually people do separate things. Anyway, I'm going to light a candle. Hold on. So Jeremy and I reviewed Mythology candles, and I showed this one. I really love the design on it. It has the deer on it. It's a green glass with the white candle. This is Mythology Frostberry, and it is very chilly here again. This is notes of cranberry with spiced cinnamon apple and a crisp peppermint finish. I have not had this burning yet at all, so I already trimmed the wick. And there it is, and I'm trying to figure out where to put this where it won't start a dog on fire if she decides to fly up here. I could put it up over here. Oh, okay, so I did this little greenery thing up here that I kind of like. Oh, yeah. See, I mean, the here's birthday and Christmas thing, sometimes you got to do it. And, I've had that happen, like tough times back in the day when me and my friends were all like broke as a joke and stuff. I mean, I don't fault anybody who does that. If Okay, listen, if you're doing the combination gift because you can't afford to do both, that's different. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people who they can afford to buy you two gifts and they're just being lazy. Okay, they're lazy. It's a laziness thing. It's not a I can't afford both of them thing. That's when I have a problem. You thought it said frost bites. It says frostberry. Okay, frostberry sounds like a cereal, doesn't it? I'd like a bowl of frostberry cereal, please. Frostberry just sounds like a cereal. I always joke that you can take berry and put anything in front of it, and it sounds really funny. Oh, you're welcome for the recommendation. I am addicted to them too. I am currently trying not to buy any more and just burning through my old ones. I had two of them up here. Gothic Cathedral is over there on a shelf. And I think I took the other one inside. Took the other one into my bedroom. I wanted to put them up here, but I don't want to start a fire back here. Frostberry Crunch sounds yummy. I didn't want to start anything on fire up here, so these are actually little LED ones. Ha! Which is kind of cool. And you can't really see them going right now because my lights are on and it's daylight and everything, but all of the candles that are up here are all battery LED ones because with the greenery back there, I just don't want the odds are I'll be sitting here and paying attention, but if that gets hot, girl, if I burn down my studio, ooh, no, what would I do? I don't know. It would be horrible. So I'm very cautious in here. It is a small space. It's not tiny, but it's 12 by 14. So I really make sure that my candles are in like an open area and very open and nothing around them. I did close my curtains today to the front door because the breeze coming in is brutal. It is so cold today. Really, we have a wind advisory, time and temperature check. Well, you know what time it is because I'm live. I don't have to do that. Feels like 3 degrees. Heretic Discovery sets arrive. I had your husband open the box. I won't be home until. Oh no, yeah, I forgot you're not there. That's gonna be hard when you're traveling and you're like your stuff gets there and you're like, I just want to go home and see my stuff. Oh, Janet, you're gonna be where did I put it? Oh, consarn it. It's all the way over there. Okay, did you guys know my husband was in the chat last night? Everybody who was here live, my husband was in the house watching the chat. He was lurking in my chat. He was a lurker. Lurker husband in the chat yesterday. She stole your Lord of the Rings candle. Oh my God. Yeah, you got to hide your. Listen, if people come to your house and you got people coming to your house and they're seeing your mythology candles, put them away and put the Walmart candles out or something when people come by because they will steal your candles. I've gifted mythology candles to people. I've gifted Jeremy like 3 of them now, I think. But listen, I gotta give Jeremy mythology candles because he does reviews with me with them. So, all right. I had some stuff to show you guys that I didn't get to do yesterday. Everything I ordered last week. Yeah, he was a real ghost husband. He was sneaky. And do you guys remember at the beginning, I was like, don't tell my husband this. And I actually said that. And I'm like, oh, shit, he was here watching it. I'm like, no, he didn't chat. I know. I was like, why didn't you say something? He was sitting inside with the dogs. He said he didn't watch all of it, but he watched like the beginning. He was watching me do my makeup. He was watching me do my makeup in my live. He didn't even say anything. I mean, it's sweet. I think it's cool that he's like interested in what I'm doing and he knows I like doing this. So he's very supportive. he told me last night that he was surprised that I wanted to go to dinner. He's like, I thought you were going to be too tired after live streaming and all that. Oh my God, your candle was in your closet and she still stole it? Okay, if anyone ever comes to my house and stays in my guest room, the guest room closet, I keep like, there's an entire shelf of candles in there. But when people come to stay, I usually leave a candle on the desk that's a gift. The dinner was amazing. I had sushi and it was yummy. I had vegetable tempura and I had miso soup and I had some sushi and it was excellent and I ate way too much. Oh yeah, Sanit's everybody say goodnight to Sanit's. It is nighttime there now in Sweden. So what time is it, Sanit's? It's got to be are you 7 hours ahead or 8? I always forget. I know Paris when I was there it was 6 hours ahead. So is it like 9 or 10 o'clock there probably? I know you're past that, so I want to say it's like 9 or 10. But Sanit's gets up really early, guys. So it's always dark out when she posts in the morning. She's going to work and yeah. Oh, I know. Isn't that cool that my live stream was 33333? I saw that this morning and I was like, I could not have planned that. And it was so fun. That was so that's why I'm doing this one today and I'm going to do another one tomorrow. And I was saying in the live stream yesterday that I want to bring back the oh, it's 8:30 there. Okay. Oh, but you get up at like the middle of the night basically, I remember. Okay, night night Sanites. Yeah, the angel numbers were mega working overtime. That was pretty cool. And I think I needed the kick in the butt because it's been such a tough month. And I I don't want to talk about it a lot because I want to unbox this stuff, but just getting through the holidays and my birthday. It was my first birthday and the first holidays without my dad. So that was like, no, it was not on purpose, Janet. That was a total fluke. I just ended it when I ended it. I did not plan that. I wish I could be that smart and say I ended it at that, but I did not. I didn't even look. There's a widget at the bottom of my Streamlabs here, and it says the time. And I did not even plan that. It just happened. It was meant to be. But it was a good stream. I had fun. Jamie called me this morning and he was asking what was going on. I was talking about it and I said, I don't usually do my makeup on a live stream because it gives me anxiety. It makes me nervous because there's no editing that. Like if I mess something up with my makeup, it messes up. My makeup's messed up. What are you going to do, right? Like doing a live stream and putting on false eyelashes, I think is probably like my biggest fear. But I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. So tomorrow I am going to do the makeup double feature thing where I do one half of my face normie, and the other half crazy, gothic, whatever I do with it, creative. And I am going to do it at a live stream tomorrow afternoon if all goes well. I have to work in the morning. I have a standard poodle coming at 7 a.m. Speaking of early, that's why I'm kind of doing this early and not tonight. I decided to do a daytime live again. And people can watch it back tonight, whatever. But I have a 7 a.m. poodle groom tomorrow. Ella is coming. Hella Ella. Ella from Hella. This poodle is crazy. But I love her. She's sweet, but she's wild. This poodle is a wild one. So she's coming tomorrow morning. In fact, tonight I have to confirm her appointment. And then I'm free the rest of the day. So I really want to do my makeup look with the split face thing. I want to do it tomorrow. If anybody wants to jump on tomorrow at 2, feel free. And I don't know who's all going to be on. I'm going to do it though. And the reason I want to do it is because I think there's a thing on YouTube where people are looking for stuff with makeup. And I was saying it feels very uninspired lately. Everybody, I want to almost call it makeup fatigue. Copyright trademark me right now at 2:27 on Sunday, February 1st. Makeup fatigue. Tomorrow's chat is going to be at 2 p.m. again. That's the time that YouTube said that is the best time for me to do stuff. I don't know if that's true, but it said 2 p.m. is like my peak time of when people are online or something. So I'm going to do 2 p.m. again tomorrow, and I might change it in the future. I I like doing the middle of the day because I have daylight and I have natural light. I would rather do the makeup in natural light. If I do it in the evening, oh yeah, you can watch it after. It's always going to be up on replay. You could be sneaky at work and watch it. I'm not encouraging that. Oh, by the way, Adrian, look at my cup. She know she do. Jamie bought me this years ago. M22 baby. It's one of my favorites, and it's this really heavy ceramic, and I'm so glad I never broke it. Okay, my coffee of the day, a la Peter Mann, is Kauai, which is one of his favorites, but it's called banana cream. Now, bananas and coffee, you might think sounds bananas and coffee. It's so good. It's so good. It's really good. It's kind of like I always thought blueberries and coffee sounded gross. I actually prefer the banana flavor ones. And it's this Kauai banana cream. I got it on the Keurig website. It actually tastes really good. I put, I can't really show you, but see, it's pretty light. You can see it a little bit. I put some oat milk in it and a couple squirts of organic cane sugar because it brings out the banana a little bit more, I find. So this is really good. Being my anti-Stanley me, I still have this. Janet knows, Janet will remember that, and it still has my spooky bitch on it. My spooky bitch thing. And I did change the stitch on the top to this one. I had the screaming stitch on top, but yeah. Oh my God, mini schnauzers. I used to groom a lot of schnauzers. Yeah, if you guys are at work, it's not a big deal. I may do, um, once the, once the seasons change and it's not dark at like when you guys are driving home from work, and it's lighter out later, I will do live streams later in the day, like 6 o'clock at night. I would rather do like 6 o'clock at night because I can work I have to work some days too. So I just happen to, be purple, your favorite color. Yep, my Jeep is purple and I got that to match my Jeep. And I haven't always loved purple. For a long time, red was my favorite color, and then somehow it just turned into purple. But yeah, the live streams, this is new. I'm just playing around with it. I mean, not playing around with doing lives. I'm going to keep doing these, and I really like it. I just have so much fun. Even if there's only like three of us in here, it's just really fun. I'm just doing it. Obviously, it's going to be like I'm doing this because I like it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be spending my time, like, especially on a weekend. My husband is home on Saturday and Sunday, and I'd be spending time with him. I think he kind of felt like he was spending time with me yesterday because he was in the chat, which was kind of cool. Glad I didn't say anything bad about him. No, I wouldn't. I have nothing bad to say about him, except for that he works too much. If he's watching this, he works too much. He's always working. He never stops working. The reason I'm live streaming today is because he's working. He's in his home office and he's like, I have a bunch of work to do today. And I'm like, well, I might as well live stream because otherwise I'm just going to be sitting around by myself with the dogs or cleaning my room, putting away laundry, all the boring stuff. So, oh, crap. Yeah, it is fun chatting too. So, yesterday doing my makeup on camera, I realized I really like this. I thought I was going to be really anxious about it. And it turns out I really had fun and it wasn't as scary as I thought. And remember I said that? I said, do things that make you scared. Like, it scares me to do makeup in a live stream. Okay, one of my lives, I'm not saying we're doing it now. We have to do it on a day I can do a longer one. Look what I got. It's called The Dog Ate My Mad Libs. I am so into like the stupid nostalgia stuff. Oh, that sucks, Janet. Yeah, I wish I could do before Libre has orange blossom notes. That's funny because I have a sample of Libre, YSL Libre. I have a sample of it that I got a long time ago, and I did like that one. I have one of those little tiny sample sizes. I think it was from Ulta. And, you know, I didn't even know that was one of the orange blossom notes. I'm glancing at my chat and I see duck, and I always think, he said I can't duck out. And I'm like, oh, by the way, my ducks, they're over there. There was a hawk flying over today, and I was like, should I put them in? This hawk has been stalking my yard. That's not good. It's looking for something to eat. Anyway, I love the nostalgia factor. So I've got my Mad Libs here. World's greatest word game. I remember one of my happiest memories of my childhood was playing Mad Libs with my mom. My mom and I would play Mad Libs, and we would laugh so freaking hard. I mean, we would laugh so hard, it was ridiculous. So there's all these Mad Lib stories in here, and one's called Dog Days, and one's called Who's That Dog, Part 1, and one's called Famous Fidos, Rin Tin Tin, Ode to the Mutt, Begging 101. So I figure one of these days in Alive, we're going to pull out the Mad Libs, and we're going to do a Mad Lib story that is dog themed, because I think if I'm going to have to read it, and I'm probably going to be just like giggle, snorting, and crying, laughing, and falling over. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to show you guys this, but we are going to do this. Also, kind of inspired by, I think the lives are going to kind of just evolve. We're going to just let them evolve into, hi, everyone, and anyone new, and anybody not saying hi in the chat, hello. Yeah, Mad Libs are awesome. I forgot where I found this. I think it was at Barnes and Noble or something. I don't know. But I just saw it and I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting that. I'm like, I'm so getting that. It's going to be so fun. I'll read you the example on the back. I'm sure Sonitz might not know about Mad Libs. She went to bed, but she's in Sweden. I wonder if they have Mad Libs there. It might be hard for Sonitz because English I think is her second language. She speaks some German and obviously Swedish, so she might have more trouble with this. But it says, I'll read the sample on the back. If you just heard someone say, are you humans cooking a delicious smelling glove? Take it from this sticky dog. If you beg delightfully, bark for 31 minutes straight, and make sad sparkling faces, your human will hand over the peanut butter and jelly faster than you can say aru. Okay, that's not as funny. Ours are going to be a lot better than that. Anyway, Mad Libs. I'm keeping these out for future live stream. Don't know when. It's just going to be a surprise. And oh my God, the dogs are sleeping. Thank God. And Janet, now that you got the heretic, okay, I was going to do this other perfume on a live stream today, but I think I'm going to wait. I found another perfume. If anyone's heard of this company called Discotheque, like a discotheque, Discotheque. I found a sample box that they had, and I got the sample box, and it freaking blew my mind. Absolutely. I called Discotheque the mythology candles of perfumes. I can tell you that I called it that in a video I recorded, and I was so happy with this video, and I put it in my video editor, and there was no sound. My microphone was off and not hooked up to my camera through the entire review. I could have gotten mad, but I just, I'm evolving. I let it go. I was like, I'm letting it go. I'm mostly bummed because you won't get my first impressions of those. But, and I wish I knew what I said. I'm like, does anybody read lips? I'll just send them this video and they can dub it for me. I was just so bummed out. I was like, it's sitting in, I couldn't delete it out of my editor. It's there. And I'm like, but it is one of the best videos, like reviews of scents that I did, and the sound wasn't going. And that's because I got those new microphones, those little, clip ones. And then there's there's a Bluetooth thing, and it goes to my camera. And they weren't talking, and I didn't notice that it's my own fault. There should be a little green light on that mic, and it wasn't on. So I'm going to have to redo that, but I'm thinking about doing that one as a live because there there's such a story behind these perfumes, and I don't know, I like them so much. Oh look, so I got my big bag of spooky shit. Oh, is this company still in business? She's been really having a hard time. Big bag of spooky shit. So the big bag of spooky shit is going to be in every live because I got a big bag of spooky shit. So I want to start water from a duck. The secret. Oh my god. I'm going to show my age, and I'm not that old. I just know this because I love classic TV. The Groucho Marx, we need the duck falling from the ceiling, going quack, holding the secret word. The secret word of the day is duck. All right, let's open these because I got these Pop Mart little doll things. I'm not much of a doll person, can you tell? When I was a kid, my mom was so excited because I was a girl finally, and she had all boys. She had 4 boys, and then she had me. She kept trying because she wanted to have a daughter. And then she ended up with this, whatever this is. So, doing mom shit. So, I was... Why do I feel like there was one more of these? 1, 2, 3... No, I guess that's right. Wednesday's over there. The My Melody and Cromie's over there. I'm trying to see if I can turn this. She's on the shelves. So there's the shelves over there. So I put them on the shelves over here. Unless I do in the future, like, let's not have this fall. Unless I do like a wide shot, you won't be able to see them on the shelf. I was going to put them up here, but I like this more like decorative. And with the candles, I didn't want a bunch of dolls up there. I like them on these shelves on the sides. Unfortunately, you're not seeing those right now. You will if I move around in here or stream from somewhere else. And I do, like I said, I do want the live streams to evolve. And we'll probably have inside jokes that only we will know. Duck. Okay. SkullPandas. Again, I blame James Welsh. This is all his fault. I should tag him in this and say, this is all your fault. I never wanted these. I never needed these. I didn't even... I saw SkullPandas, and I'm like... And I have friends that like them. So it was a little bit of... I don't want to say peer pressure. But they're like, oh, the SkullPandas are so cool, though. Oh, they're so cute. And I'm like, do I really need more crap to dust and dustables and shit? I don't know. But... the great thing about these is I will enjoy them for as long as I enjoy them. And my niece Mads loves stuff like this. So I am happy to hand these down to my niece Mads. I think if you like something, you know, and it makes you happy and you're like, this is something that brings me some joy in a very challenging world anymore. If you have the money, I mean, don't ever go into debt. Don't buy stuff you can't afford. Don't go into debt. Don't fall for the peer pressure of people telling you to buy stuff. But if you can buy yourself something that you want, it's not like I'm buying a little treat every day. Look, this January, I kind of went a little nuts and just had fun because the rest of the year is going to be a little more chill. I'm going to stay on a low buy the rest of the year. January was fun month. Oh, Teresa is dead. Oh, wow. I haven't watched her in forever. You know, I kind of forgot Teresa is dead existed. I'm not saying that to be mean. I just kind of forgot. I have the palette that Teresa is Dead did with Lethal Cosmetics. I still have the Teresa is Dead Lethal Cosmetics palette. Cool palette. Love it. She's cool. If me and her hung out, we'd probably crack up and make each other laugh. But yeah, a lot of people like the SkullPandas, and I was like, do I like these, or am I just... It's like, do I like them, or am I just trying to like them because other people like them? But then I saw the Wednesday ones, and I'm like, okay, I really like those. I like the Wednesdays. Even my husband likes those, all right? My husband thinks the Wednesday ones are cool. So, and I have zero regrets about getting the My Melody and the Chromie ones. So these are smaller ones. So they do. If you're not familiar with all this stuff, oh my God, she lives by you. Holy crap! Tell her to watch my channel. Be like, hey, this old gothy person wants you to watch their channel. They're really weird. So these are blind boxes. So if you're not familiar, and you guys probably all are, but if you're not, blind boxes, they all look the same, but they're a series, and they come with, you might get any of these. One of the things I like about Pop Mart is you can make guesses, or you can do a shake the box, and it'll tell you which ones it isn't. Oh, 30, not 3:30. Oh, I thought you meant 33 minutes with a 0 on the end, so you're close enough. Okay, if you ever see her, just say, hey, go check out this weirdo. She watches you. Or, I did. Don't tell her that I forgot she exists. That's mean. I didn't really forget she exists. I mean, I'm being sarcastic. But she just, there's only so many hours in the day, so I can't watch a lot of YouTube. And also, you guys know I'm a book freak like Peter Mon, and I spend the hours I would spend watching YouTube channels. It's really hard sometimes because even I'm like 3 days behind on Peter Mon's vlogs. I haven't watched any of his videos in 3 days, but I've been live streaming, and when I'm not live streaming, I'm reading books. I read a lot of books, or I listen to audiobooks. I can't do that and watch YouTube. So, yeah. Anyway, I try to catch up and watch people when I can. Before this, I was just watching Jen Love's new video that she just did. Okay, I'm opening this first one. ASMR. Little silicone things that I don't want my dogs to eat. I have hiccups. Okay, so this series is called Image of Reality, and I liked this series. These are not, oh, by the way, these aren't as expensive. All of the specialty crossover ones, the Wednesdays and the Hello Kitty ones, those are stupid expensive. Those are $56.99 each. These were a lot less. I could probably look up, don't laugh, but I have, look at this message. Look at this text message. Dior, you left a little something behind. Complete your beauty ritual today. What did I leave in my cart at Dior? Listen, Dior, you took enough of my money. I bought a $45 lip oil. Leave me the hell. Oh, you know what? I didn't leave. There's nothing in my cart. I was looking at the lip oil to tell you guys about it. Leave me alone, Dior. Okay, I only subscribed to it because I got the discount. Yeah, I do mom shit, but my mom shit is dogs and chickens and ducks and feeding all the wildlife in my yard. But I also groom dogs. You know, I have clients. So there's that. Okay, where is it? I have the Pop Mart app on my phone. Don't laugh. I'm not a big Labubu person or anything. I think they're kind of weird. I do have some. Wait, what's this new? No! Oh! Curse it! All the freaking SkullPanda did a My Little Pony series, and they are so freaking cool. I saw somebody open one of them, and the My Little Pony SkullPandas they're creepy looking. I think that's why I like these. I always like creepy dolls. This is the one that somebody unboxed that I saw, was the rainbow one. I forgot what it's called. This just came out. So there's, the Rarity Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, Twilight Sparkle. See, I want Twilight Sparkle. If I could, Applejack is like meh. Fluttershy. I want Twilight Sparkle. Super Secret Edition is Queen Chrysalis, and it's gorgeous. And there's a Secret Edition Sunset Shimmer. Those two. So these just came out, and no, I didn't get any of them, but I kind of want to. I don't get, like, people buy the whole set, $239.94 for the whole set. Ma'am, absolutely not. if I had, okay, I'll be honest, I have enough money to buy that. Am I going to? Absolutely not. For one thing, I don't like all of them. I mean, they're cute. I could gift them to people. But yeah, I watch Robert, I watch Peter, I watch Jen. Well, thank you. That is such good company. I feel so special. That's awesome. Those people, coincidentally, are all my inspirations for my channel. My friend Jeremy said that he was impressed that when I started uploading regularly in 2020, kept saying, when are you going to start? When are you going to start? And I said, I'm doing my research first because I didn't want to just come on here and not know what the hell to do or what I was doing. And I'm so lucky that the people I found, I fell into the path of like indie makeup people because I was like, yeah, this is something that resonates with me. This is something I want to make content that I would want to watch, right? I don't want to like, sorry, puppy's back up here and she's trying to get under the covers. So I'm covering her up. Oh, baby, wait, where are you? She's right there. Oh, there she is. Oh my gosh. Are you going to sleep next to me? Oh, you're so sleepy. Oh, wow. You're precious. You are the cutest thing ever. I love you. She's, God, I love her. Oh my God. She's laying on her Queen's Diamond bed too. She's got her head right on the part that says the Queen's Diamond. She goes, yeah, that's me. That be me. Now Enid's trying to get up here. Oh Lord. Okay. Let's get back on track here. Back on track. Okay, I have to lift Enid because she's a short little munchkin. Hi, munchkin. But we got to open this SkullPanda. Do you want to help me? Look. Oh, what is it? It's not a dog treat. Do you want to lay with your sissy? You going to lay under the blanket with her? Okay. I think they just want to curl up by me. But yeah, I did a lot of watching of other YouTube channels, and I am so grateful that I found Peter because I always crack up when he says, why don't influencers listen to me? And he says, like, take your audience along on the journey. And he always gives advice. And I always followed his advice since the beginning of my channel. I'm like, if I do this, I will never end up in the situations some of these influencers end up in. I don't understand how they keep stepping in it and sticking their foot in their mouth, doing stupid crap. It's so simple. Like, if you mess up, acknowledge that you messed up, talk about why you messed up and how you messed up, and then what you're going to do going forward. Why is that so hard for people? I don't get it. I look like Sebastian Maniscalco. What is wrong with these people? Anyway, back to SkullPanda. So yeah, I'm lucky. Like, Robert, I was watching way back when his channel was small still. And I was like, I like this guy. I want to be like him. Only the reason I don't do makeup full time is, and I've talked about this before, is just I have a lot of interests. Oh, thank you for loving my vibe. I just try, you know what? I just try not to be a sucky person. That's the vibe. The vibe is be a real person and don't suck. Don't be an ass. Like, I don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't think I'm... I always say, like, remember where you came from. None of these influencers, half these people, they will never remember where they came from. And I think that is a key component in life. If you don't remember where you came from, like, you can't appreciate anything. I don't know. I've come so far. My husband and I talk about it. Yes, he is very wise, but he's the reason Peter and we talk a lot in DMs, and he answers my DMs like every time I talk to him. We chat back and forth. He always has to give short answers, which I understand because he gets a million messages. But a few times he's written me, a couple little things. But the reason he's wise and why I think I would love to meet him and just sit down and have a talk with him is we've both seen some shit. We've both been through a lot, and I've been through a lot. I don't talk about it on my channel like he does. I have all the respect for him for sharing like all his journey and all that and everything he's been through in the past. And I don't know, it's it takes a lot of strength to be that vulnerable, because people do attack him and people attack you when you're vulnerable. You're opening yourself up to attack by other people online. And so but at the same time, those people don't matter. The people you attract, who are attracted to your authenticity, that's what matters. And I was saying, my friend Jamie called me today and we were talking about this, and I said, I really don't I don't engage with hate or trolls or negativity at all. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. And that's me. I'm not saying that to like, it's not a cope. I'm not coping. I really don't care. And the reason I don't care is because I just feel like the clock is ticking year, every hour, every month, every week, whatever. With losing both of my parents now, my dad being gone, I'm like, I don't know how much time I I don't know how much time I have, but I'm not going to waste it engaging in negativity with people I will never meet and never know in real life. Why do you keep jumping down if you just want to come back up again? Huh? Oh, wait, I got to read Adrian's comment. Notoriously, we're getting crypto, but not having good customer. Oh, I know. I saw that. Side note, gossip time. Goss talk. Goss talk. Let's goss talk about Notoriously Morbid. Adrian, are you in their Facebook group? Are you in their Facebook group? It's called the Customer Crypt. On Facebook, their Notoriously Morbid has a okay, I can't get sucked into Facebook right now. Hold on. And I didn't even have it on my phone. But okay, notifications, da 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 da. Okay, I'm on my profile. I am trying to find it. So the reason I know about everything with them especially is, would you stop, please? Okay. What, Janet, you might know this. What is TAT? TAT. It's short for something. Is it like a terms and something? It's something that you click on when you order something, and it says all caps TAT. And I just wanted to comment on this and say, dude, what does TAT mean? Am I stupid? Like, I order all this stuff and I'm like, I guess I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, whatever. But I'm trying to figure out what TAT means, because I want to share this post with you, because I've followed Notoriously Morbid a long time. She has a lot of medical problems and she's been in and out of the hospital, things like that, which I understand. Like, and that's hard when you're a business owner and you're an indie makeup owner, and then shit happens, right? You're like, oh crap, I'm the one running this thing. It's all me. And then if something happens to you, listen, I'm that way with, yeah, TAT, exactly. TAT. I'm looking it up on Google. What does, I'm being a Peter Mon now, TAT stand for in business? Turnaround time. Yes, turnaround time. Okay. So, that said, who else didn't know what TAT was? Because I didn't know what that was. I have always said, when I did reviews of Notoriously Morbid, I'm like, oh my God, their turnaround time is months. I mean, they take a long time. Yes. Okay. So there's a thing called the Customer Crypt, and it's an actual group on Facebook, and you have to ask to join it. I've been in the Customer Crypt for a long time because I've ordered from them. So Carrie, who's the owner, actually posted that she's been having some back and forth with somebody who was complaining about the turnaround time. And one of the people who filed the case, Carrie says, filed it against us when I was in the hospital earlier this month. We pushed that order out, but she turned around and did it again without contacting or asking for a refund. She said she's threatening to tell everyone how horrible we are because she said I was disrespectful by refunding her. Because what Carrie did was she refunded the girl's money instead of sending her the product, because the girl was basically kind of, it sounds like she was like threatening her. But listen, that might be a hearsay. Why are my ducks going nuts? Hearsay word of mouth thing. I don't know the other girl's side of the story, the customer, so I'm not going to speak about that. But Carrie did say, yes, we are behind. Yes, I've been very sick. I can post proof if you wish. She shouldn't have to post proof of her illness and being in the hospital. That's kind of weird. I would be like, so, and this is not secret. He Googled what 6'7" was. Okay, Peter. Even I know 6'7". 6'7", 8. So Carrie posted this 5 days ago. And like I said, this is not secret. It's in their Facebook group. Do you mind, ma'am? This is the Goss Talk. It's indie makeup Goss Talk. Okay. So Carrie admitted in here. She said, yes, we are behind. Yes, I've been sick. I can both prove. Yes, turnaround time has been an issue in the past, but we do our best every single time. If you don't like me or the company, that's fine. I don't silence people, but I'm also human, and this stuff hurts when I'm easy to talk to, and I've never honored a refund. I've never not honored a refund request or not tried to make things right. She said she's feeling hopeless. She feels like when threats are thrown at her or lies or half-truths or intentionally left out are told about her. She said, I refunded 2 people who seemed really unhappy with NM and threatened the business. If I'm wrong to do that, tell me. Maybe I'm not thinking straight because of my emotions. Turnaround time will be fixed. I'm not going anywhere if I can help it. I'm not scamming anyone or keeping funds and not giving people what they ordered. Is it slow? Yes, painfully. But I'm doing everything I possibly can. I'm paraphrasing some of this. But she said they weren't happy with turnaround time. I agree. It's ridiculous and being worked on. I'm not happy with it either. If someone asks me for a refund, I'll gladly do so. If you try to hurt their business, I have the right to initiate the refund myself. So I will say I agree with her. And I think she was being very vulnerable and honest in this post. And I'm not even reading the whole thing. But she said, thank you for reading this far. The comments are open. If I'm wrong, tell me. If I need social media to help handle these situations, tell me. Even after all these years, I'm still learning. This job didn't come with a manual, which is absolutely true. And yeah, I mean, I agree with, there's a comment that says, I've never understood people who whine about turnaround time for small businesses. I've kind of said that before, I think, but I agree with what this person says. Quick ship shopping has destroyed everyone's patience and boosted up their need for instant gratification. I agree 100%. And if you guys remember when I've reviewed Notoriously Morbid in the past, I'm not defending her turnaround time. It sucks. But she even said it sucks. It sucks. I ordered, the difference is I didn't bitch about it because I follow her, so I know what's going on with her, right? I guess the average customer who doesn't follow her and doesn't know that she's been in the hospital, she has chronic health issues, blah, blah, blah. It's just her. And it's handmade cosmetics. And I hammer that point home all the time. Unearthly is not handmade. That's a different story. We'll talk about that one minute. But wow, this is supposed to be an unboxing. And now, but this is kind of like Jen, though, you know, videos that Notoriously Morbid has ridiculously long turnaround time. And this started in the beginning of this year. This isn't like recent. I ordered the Easter mystery box in whatever, March, April, whenever they put it up. I think it was April of last year. I ordered the Easter mystery box. Does anybody want to guess what month I got it? Anyone? Guess what month I got my Notoriously Easter box? I'll give you a second. In the meantime, I'm going to go open my curtains, think about it, and let me know in the comments. When did I get my Easter Notoriously Morbid box? Opening some curtains. Gotta check my ducks. Ducks, ducks, word of the day. Oh, the ducks are all out. The turkey's in the yard. Whoop. No, you're not going out there, Enid. It's cold. You don't want to be out there. And squeezing back in. October. Okay, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was summer. Summer. Ooh, I don't know. I think I might have liked the lighting better when I had the curtains closed. I got this crazy reflection. There's my windows in my glasses. Look. Ooh. Wait, I'm trying to center them. Nope, not October. I'll just tell you, it's fine. I got it in like July, June or July. I think it was July. Mm. Um. Oh yeah. Janet, you're gonna love this. So let's talk about Unearthly real quick. I love Amanda. She's a mom. She's a busy woman. I can't believe the content, how much she's been doing content with doing Unearthly and being a mom and everything else. Yeah, I got it in July. Yeah, my Easter from Notoriously Morbid. Everything showed up in July, and I was like, "Meh." And I gotta tell you guys, I filmed unboxing it and I never posted it because I'm like, this is just kind of stupid. It's like, why am I sharing this? I didn't post it because I'm like, it's so behind. Like, it's Easter stuff. I'll probably pull it out this year. I didn't open, everything is sealed. It's like, not like it went bad. But yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna, I recorded unboxing it and everything was nice. It was nice. I liked it. But the whole point of getting like an Easter mystery box is like, to open it sometime in the spring at least. So, but did I complain about it? No. I was like, honestly, by July, I kind of forgot I ordered it. I get guilty of that sometimes. Like, how I order two things. Like this, that I still haven't done the giveaway, that I ordered two of Trapped. Wait. Because I'm a moron. And somehow I ordered two of these. And what it was I put it in my cart. And then I left my cart, and then I came back to it and went, oh, I want to get that, and put it in my cart, not realizing that the number then went up to 2, and I was like, crap. So, yeah, I mean, this is, let me read one more comment from Notoriously Morbid, because we're just going to play devil's advocate. I'm not going to defend any business. I don't work for any of them, so I'm just going to keep it real. I'm kind of like Jen. I'm Switzerland, okay? Yes, I love their stuff. Yes, I love handmade cosmetics. But I've always said in my reviews, don't expect to get it anytime soon. If you order from them, order it, and then someday when it shows up, you're pleasantly surprised. I don't know. And not everybody can do that, but I because I do this on YouTube, I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot I ordered that. Okay. I guess I'll use it next Easter. So now I have it for next Easter or this Easter. I want to read one other comment on here because I think this is an interesting thought. If you want me to be honest as a customer, and look, Carrie did not delete this comment. And there are 2 thumbs up and Carrie answered it. So this is an interesting conversation. If you want me to be honest as a customer, it feels super disingenuous when the turnaround time is long and gets longer due to health issues, and then you turn around and release new products or have sales without shipping orders that were placed months ago. Ding. I need a little bell. Ding. I have to kind of agree with that. It's like, stop putting the cart before the horse. If you're that behind, I know she probably feels pressure to keep up with the Joneses, right? Like seasonal. She's very known for her seasonal releases. Spring, summer, fall, winter, or Easter, Halloween, whatever, and Christmas and everything. I mean, some of my favorite themed palettes. I love the Krampus palette that she did. I love the Season of the Witch, the spring, summer, fall, winter. I've got all those in my hands, so I don't have to worry about it. So I agree with that comment kind of 100%. I think she's bringing some of the problems on herself if she keeps releasing new things without getting caught up on the old things. Like, just go, hey, our shop is on hold for a minute while we catch up on some things. The problem with that is you need cash flow, right? So it's the whole, I think she has to look at her business model, really. I mean, if I being honest, you got to look at the business model and what you're doing. You have to balance. Something is out of balance. So then this person went on to say, I'm not saying names, Yes, cart before the horse, totally. It's not the health issues or the tariffs or anything that's the issue, of course. It's the disregard to customers that already placed orders that might be why some people get angry. I'm just being honest. I hope you don't take offense to it. This is a really nice comment, and I have to say, I totally agree with them. I don't have any orders with you currently, so I'm good in that department, but I did have experience the times I've ordered and it didn't feel good as a customer. I hope things get better for you. Here's to the up and up for you and NM. The owner of Notoriously Morbid commented back, I appreciate the feedback. I know we've had long discussions about it, and I refunded your last order and also sent it out. So she sent this person's order out and refunded them. So they got a free order for waiting for so long. I know she can't do that with everybody probably, but she said, I'm working on things, will continue to do so until it's fixed. I'm open to feedback, and I hate that it feels disingenuous because it's not intended to be at all. I'm trying to keep my girls paid and the lights on while processing orders. And she does have girls who help her. I think she has like two. Somebody said, I see this with all kinds of businesses. It's the most common complaint. You keep having releases. I get it, but I'm truly curious. How are businesses expected to keep running without consistent cash flow? I'm liking that comment. And the owner of Notoriously Morbid says, I've not paid myself in a really long time. I keep the business money in the business. When orders drop off and you don't raise prices, things get sticky. I don't raise prices because I want things to be affordable, and that's probably some of my problem. I didn't raise prices with tariffs. I didn't raise prices with shipping. Holy shit, Carrie. I didn't raise prices when my suppliers did. That's her mistake right there. Okay, you guys know, every brand, when the tariffs hit, and the mail too, the shipping everywhere is ridiculous. Yeah, but Adrienne, she does have people who work with her. She has 2 employees that work with her. I think the problem is it's still overwhelming for just 2 people doing a whole makeup business. I mean, and it's handmade cosmetics. So you're having to sit there, if you're making palettes, you're having to sit there, mix everything, put the palettes together, make everything, wrap it up, package it, get it all like shipped out. It's a lot. I couldn't do it. If I had 5 people helping me, I couldn't do it. That's why I don't want a brand. Okay, this is a huge problem for her. It's something to look at, but I'm not mismanaging funds. If I had that happen, I wouldn't be here after 12 years. So she's been around for 12 years. That's good. I've not been paid in over a year, if not longer. I work for free. I pay my girls. I pay my bills for the business, and I buy supplies. I've stated this several times. Please don't think I'm being rude. I'm just letting you know that I hear you, but I also wanted to address some assumptions. So everybody is kind of like, holy crap. Yeah, she said, I've really tried to not raise prices, but I'm going to have to look in to see if this is compacting the issue. I don't know how many corners I can cut overhead wise. I feel like assumptions are being made. People run with it. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't think she's like doing anything weird. I think she's just treading water and she's drowning a lot of times. Like she's doing too much. And I agree. Like, I think this is where I said, what is wrong with the influencers who don't listen? Like, yeah, exactly. The pre-order thing gets ridiculous. I have all but stopped doing pre-order stuff. Unearthly did that pre-order for the winter palette. They did those 2 winter palettes, and I'm like, yeah. For one thing, I looked at them and I was just like, they really didn't feel like my vibe. So I said, I'm not gonna. They're pretty colors, but I'm like, I don't need them, so I didn't do that. But I was shocked, like how far back the pre-order for those Unearthly winter palettes went up. I was like, that's crazy. But okay, Janet, I gotta tell you, I was just editing a video this morning. Jeremy and I reviewed all of the rest of the Unearthly Cosmetics candles. Remember I said I bought all of them? And guess what? She didn't not send me one. She sent me the same one I had already ordered the first time in place of one that I had ordered. And Jeremy and I, in the video, I'm live reacting to it going, what is this? I don't know what candle this is. And I'm like, this is not what I ordered. And I was so confused in the video. And then I figured it out. I looked at my order, I pulled it up, and she completely sent me like the wrong candle. So, and this is, I don't want to say it's my bad. I should say, hey, you sent me the wrong candle. But I'm like, whatever. I in the video I even said she sent me the smoky smoke one that I love. She sent me that one. Hold on, I'm gonna grab it. By the way, can you guys hear the wind chimes? I don't know if my mic's picking them up. Oh, anyway. Okay, so look at this. I am about to hit pan with this candle. And look, I messed it up. It's tunneling. So the um sugar smoke, she sent me another one of these instead of one that I ordered. But there were like 5 candles in there or something. Jeremy and I reviewed them. I have to edit that video. It'll be up very soon. And in that video, you will see me say, what the hecky? How did I get another one of these? Now, what's even more confusing is I got another sugar smoke, only it's in a black container. So that's what threw me off. It was a completely different color, but it was sugar smoke. And I'm like, I was completely floored and confused. And that, I mean, I've never been that confused in a video. When you guys see it, I don't know how much I'll edit out of my confusion. If you want me to leave the confusion in, I will. I'm probably going to leave most of it because I was just like, what the what? What is, huh? But I got Codex. Codex smells really good. And I'm glad that she is pretty good at fixing things. I will say Unearthly seems to be a lot better at fixing things. Now, I have not ordered anything from Unearthly in a while, except for the candles. And she messed my second, and I ordered twice, and she messed up my second order. So yeah, there's some stuff going on with some of the brands. I don't know. There's a lot of shipping problems happening. Have you guys in this is Mayor's What's Up in Makeup? Thanks, Jen, for the idea. Have you guys been following the Blend Bunny saga of the Blend Bunny Diablo palette? The Blend Bunny Diablo palette was supposed to go live this 2 days ago on Friday. And I'm going to bring this up because I want to read what's going on with this. Oh, I'll leave it in. Okay, I'll leave it in. Yeah, because I mean, I was confusion. I was major confusion. I was so confusion. Okay, so Blend Bunny's got this new palette coming out. And they were hyping it. Look at every post hyping this palette, right? And it's with Chanel Diablo, and it's very cool. I got one last Thursday. Haha. I set a timer and I got it. Okay. So this is what they posted 4 days ago. Read and vote. I like that they put input wanted, read and vote. Okay. Oh no, you got I didn't order the thing for the crow, but I heard that there was a lot of drama with that too. Or not drama, but like wasn't that held too? Like that was like way behind and people weren't getting it and everything. It's been a mess out there. Kind of glad I went a low buy with makeup while all this nonsense is going on. Okay, so Blend Bunny said 4 days ago, to our beautiful divas, dolls, babes, and bunnies, the launch curse has come. Our shipment was supposed to be here last week, but I assume the storm was holding things up a bit. Where she lives, she got hit with that snowstorm that I got 18 inches of snow for, and we didn't get mail for 2 days. So, and it was really messed up. But she said, I checked on it last night, and while the storm may be slowing things down quite a bit in our part of the country, what has happened with Diablo is still snagging up a bit in customs. She's being honest, which I appreciate. It should be here midweek. So while Chanel Diablo and I were discussing what to do, we thought we would like to bring it to you to hear what you think. Go ahead and list it sooner as a pre-order with the understanding it'll ship out a bit later than usual, or wait until it's in-house and launch it when it's here. Sound off in the poll or comments. So, where's the poll? The poll, basically, what the poll was, everybody said, wait, and just do it. Okay, yeah, there was. I heard about the crow thing. I haven't gotten any Wicked Widow in like 3 4 years, 3 years, something like that. I mean, no reason specifically. It's just I'm downsizing on everything. I'm really liking Gourmand Girls, and Janet and I have talked about this. I think they're really improving. They are like mega improving from their original palettes. The first ones I got, they were, yeah, and they were okay. But they had something. I could sense there was something there, and now like Christina is really putting so much into it. And I talked to her on in DMs on Instagram and stuff. She's very cool. Um, but yeah, I mean, Gourmand Girls, I think, is always improving their formulas. They're kind of where some of the brands were a couple of years ago. They're catching up. You know what I mean? Okay, so anyway, Blend Bunny says these decisions are never easy. We try to navigate everything possible behind the scenes as to not cause any sort of confusion or panic. This time was a little unavoidable. So Divaroon Cosmetics, who, if you guys know Divaroon Cosmetics, I like them a lot. They suggested a half and half suggestion. It said that way those of you who want to pre-order can tomorrow at noon, and that was last Thursday. Those of you who want or need to wait will have stock reserved for you next week. Again, this is just the initial shipment. We'll receive a much larger shipment in about 2 weeks. So if this stock goes faster than anticipated, there will be more soon to follow. So I thought that was really interesting. I've never seen a brand like. First off, she came to Instagram and she probably asked on TikTok and everything too. I don't know because I'm not on there. But she said, "What do you guys want to do? It's not going to be here on time for the launch." But I know a lot of you guys don't like pre-orders because people have been burned by them. And you're like, what does pre-order mean? Like it's going to show up eventually, right? Can I just open the SkullPanda in a minute? Okay, we're about done. Let's wrap this up. But so I think what Blend Bunny did was really smart, which was come online and do a poll and say, what do you guys want to do? And a lot of people, what won out, Sleepy Sleepy, is we want to wait. Don't do a pre-order. But then Divaroon Cosmetics said, well, you could do half pre-order, half I'll wait until it launches. And me being the ne'er-do-well, devil-may-care weirdo that I am, I ordered it in the pre-order. Because I mostly... It's kind of funny why. The pre-order day, I was like, I have nothing going on at that time and day. When they're doing this week, when they do the actual launch, I have groom dogs this week. I'm going to be working and I'm like, I might miss it. And I wasn't even sure. I was like, do I really need this palette? Probably not. But in keeping with I'm trying to do different things, it has shades in it and colors that I'm like, ooh, I don't think I would do anything. I want to challenge myself and I want to do some really weird looks and I'm looking forward to it. I have a bunch of palettes I want to show you guys. So I said I'm not going to be on here long and we're already over an hour. Okay, so first SkullPanda. This one is not a plushie one. These little ones are more like figurines. They're kind of like evil precious moments dolls, only not ceramic. This is Image of Reality. So there were all these different ones, and I got one called the Duality, I think it is. Which I thought was pretty cool. There's 12 possibilities and a secret 13th possibility. So this one is called the Duality, and she's just a spooky little figurine. The detail is really nice. I love the way they do the eyes and everything. They're pretty cool. Here's the back. So, okay, she can live up there. That'll be cool. She'll go up here. Wait. The dogs are sleeping again, thank God. Don't fall on my head. There. Perfect. Okay, she lives there now. So the Duality was the one that I got from Image of Reality. And again, you can order the full set of these, or you can order like single ones or whatever. I got one. Okay, I'm not opposed to shopping, but shopping mindfully. I'm not buying like a whole set of any of these. I got one of those. Then there's a series called The Sound. So the sound, there is also 12, and there's a 13th secret one. And I really wanted to get the terror. What I got to tell you, there's one called the grief. The grief is very dark and very sad looking, and I kind of wanted to get the grief just because I've been kind of griefy lately. Let's see which one I got. I got the terror. I am the terror. I got the terror. Okay, that's cool. Oh, by the way, the duality also comes with little cards. So there's her little card, and then this is the little card for the terror. Let's open the terror. I don't want to lose my little cards. I'll leave them in this box. The terror has a separate little thingies. Yes, that Tea Time Adventures is here. No, you have never caught me in a live, and I haven't been doing lives in forever. And now I'm back to doing lives. And yes, that is Adrienne in the chat. I cannot find where I put my scissors. Girl. Oh, I had them here, and then I moved them all the way over there. Tea Time Adventures, you're just in time. I'm going to be opening Glen Bunny box soon in a minute and showing some other. Oh, there it is. I'm a TikToker. Let me open something. God, just open it. Hate that. Isn't that annoying? Okay. Oh, it's so cool looking. Okay. So she comes with, wait, how does this go on though? Oh my God, that is so freaking cool. All right, she's got a removable little face shield that's see-through. And it's very pretty. It's like this purple blue iridescent. And here is the terror. Oop, get her over here. There we go. I really like the little dots. So one of the reasons I wanted to get these, believe it or not, it's kind of funny. I thought, wouldn't it be fun, and I said this in live yesterday, to do makeup looks that are inspired by these. Like, I could do the little dots. I think that would be kind of cool. So let's put her little shield on, though. It's very neat. She's got her own little face shield. So there she is with the little face shield on, which I kind of like. Also, she won't get dusty. Oh my God, you have a Lafufu. You fell victim to the Lafufu. I have a few Labubus that I kind of bought as jokes for my dogs, and then they were chewing on their fingers, and I'm like, ooh, maybe not. They were like, they thought their little hands were like chew toys, so I couldn't let them have them. But I thought it was cute letting my dogs run around with Labubus. But I did end up with one Lafufu, but the Lafufu, the dogs are allowed to play with. So yeah, I think the makeup looks inspired by these would be cool. So she is going to go over on, wait a minute. I got to move some stuff over. Oh, did you guys notice this? Let me show you closer. So this is sunstone. This is all made out of sunstone, and it glows under UV light. I got this from a crystal shop in Michigan that I love. That is sadly, I believe, no longer open, which is a bummer. Okay, she's going to go right there. Yay. You know, I like these little ones up here. Like, having the big ones up there is kind of overwhelming to put, like, the Wednesday ones and everything. But I like these little ones up there. They're just kind of, like, hanging out on each side. Awesome. Okay, let's do these real quick so we can get to... So these are the You Found Me series. And we have Darkness, Ratty Bear, Sneaky Chestnut, Moldy Muffin, Pranky Peanut, Cerebrus, Sandman, Chomp, and Ghosty, and then a secret. Listen, I'd be lying if I didn't say I want Ghosty. Ghosty and Darkness are totally my vibe. Peanut? No. Okay, here we go. Well, Adrienne, you're getting a bat, so that's a good thing. Maybe I should keep... Adrienne's like, order more of those so you can get doubles and then send me one. Yeah. I'm not looking at the card. Okay, the card's turned over. Starting to lose my voice already, an hour and a half in. Listen, my husband's working all day. Wow, it's really soft. It feels like a bag of feathers. Yes. Wow, wait. I got the ghosty. I got the freaking ghosty. I got the fucking ghosty. I got the ghosty. Oh my God. It's like, oh. It's so soft. I did not expect that. Oh, thank you for the little super chat thing. That's so sweet. Look at the ghosty. She's so fuzzy. It's so fuzzy. I'm gonna die. Oh, my. Get in the camera. I'm trying to, well, I guess I'm gonna block my face. Okay, she's got like little hearts, I think, on the back. Yeah, there's little hearts on the back. I cannot believe I said I wanted the ghosty and I got the ghosty. Wow. Oh, the dogs are so gonna eat this. They would sit here and go pluck, pluck, plucka, 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 plucka. I think she's gonna have to go. I'm looking up her dress, y'all. She's got like a cute little white body, like a teddy bear kind of, and little pink legs. Sorry, I'm not being weird looking up her dress. I'm seeing if there's like a design. She's got little arms under here too. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. She's got like a little teddy bear body and little arms, little pink arms under here too. So she's like wearing a fuzzy sheet. My God, Tea Time Adventures, thank you. That is so sweet. So I got the ghosty. Okay, stream's over. We're done. Go home. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, good Lord. She's shedding all over my shirt. I can't believe I got the ghost. I was like, I want the ghost or darkness. That like never happens to people, does it? Okay. She is really stinking cute. This would be a really fun makeup inspiration. That would be a fun makeup inspiration with the blush, like that line down the forehead and all the crazy blush that's on. There we go. Crazy blush that's on her. She's got like the blush that's all like around her eyes up here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do it I won't be literal, but she's got like this blush line and then there's like a white line down the middle of it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I would really like the cards would be good to keep handy. I could use these for like the inspirations. Actually, let's do where'd I put the other ones? Nope, not in that box. This box. I'm going to keep the cards together here. That way. See, now, Robert Welsh would like this. Somebody doing makeup looks based on SkullPandas. Does Teresa do that? Because that's a good idea. So here's the cards so far. They are a little bit Betty Boop looking. They're like spooky boops. They're spooky boops. Okay, next one. We got 3 altogether. I drew the line at 3. I was like, I'm not doing more than that. 3 is even too much, honestly. I should have just gotten 1. I don't know why I did 3. I ordered these at like 1 or 2 in the morning. I was laying in bed. Don't do that. Don't look at this stuff in the middle of the night. I'm trying not to look at the card. The card is in the bottom. So I'm trying not to like look at it because it tells you what it is. If this is darkness, I'm going to die. Because I think I saw something dark on the card. Okay. It's something black. It's black. It's black. Oh my God. Look, I could not have planned this. This is like my live yesterday being 3333333. It's darkness. What the How did I get the 2 that I said I wanted? Yeah, 2 a.m. is the best shopping time. I got darkness. Oh my God. Adrian's going to be like, I want her. With the little moon and lots of very cool little details on her. She's got a little cape on. So she has like the little black all teddy bear body. And then she's got, the cape's actually like removable. So here's her cape. And here she is as a little fuzzy teddy bear. But I'm going to put the cape back on her because she is cold. Okay, darkness. These 2 are definitely living up there. I just have to figure out how to put them up there so they don't like fall down and have my dogs eat them. The ghosty especially. That is like, just screams my dog's gonna eat that. Okay, so we got Ghosty and Darkness. Well, the third one is just like, it is what it is. I can't believe I got these two. Yeah, the Moon and Stars is so cute. You know, I'm a sucker for the Moon and Stars. I mean, look behind me up here. All right, let's see what the third one is. At this point, I don't care. Let's look. I would love Cerebrus or Chomp. Chomp is really cool. Ratty Bear's cool looking too. I don't like the brown ones. Isn't it weird? You guys know my favorite color is not brown. Sandman is pretty awesome. The pink one's kind of cute. Ratty Bear's like purple. But like Chestnut and Peanut are just kind of, I don't know. I don't like them. They're just kind of weird. They don't. It's like one of these things is not like the others. They just don't seem to go with the vibes. What? Wait. These are the bags for the regular ones, and then I got this. Did I get the super secret one? Wait. They're all the same, only this one came in a special bag like this, and this is like this. I'm gonna have to put chapters on this video so people can see this. If I found the super secret one, I'm gonna die. Wait. Why is this one different? Are you guys freaking out? You want my crows? Those crows I got at Michael's like years ago. Like, I mean, like 3 or 4 years ago. It's not the super secret one. Dude, I should play the lottery. How am I getting all the ones that I want? I got Cerebrus. Look at the Cerebrus. Ah, it's so purple, and it's purple and fuzzy. Fuzzy purple. Purple, fuzzy. We love purple and fuzzy around here. That is like, okay, wait. Just, I was like, oh, I really want Cerebrus. Oh my God. I could not have planned this. Oh, this one is really freaking cool. She's got this under her little thing. She's got like a little design there too. Under her little skirt. She's got like this little skirt on here. I love these little fuzzy poofies with, and these are the details on these, not plastic. These are metal. These are all little metal balls that are on here. These little studs. Okay, I love her. Look, if I ever had a child, I would hope it would look like this. Mom. Speaking of mom, come on. Oh, somebody's trying to come see me. You just want to eat my dolls. And, oh, yeah, see, that's not a toy. We call that not a toy. That's called not a toy. That's called a very expensive dog toy that you don't get to play with. Oh my goodness. Well, I love the ring is purple. I thought I got like a super secret one because the bag is like fancy. It's like a keepable drawstring bag. So I thought maybe I got the super secret one, but Cerebrus came in a fancy bag. That's weird. They're all one out of 9, 1 out of 9. They're not like, that one seems like it's just in. I cannot believe these were blind boxes, and I picked the 3 that I wanted, and I'm like, oof. So here is the little card, Cerebrus. So I got this one. I got Darkness. I got Ghosty Ghost. And then in the little figurines, we got the Terror and the Duality. I am done buying these. I mean, I could get the My Little Pony, but, you know, it's kind of like when you go to a casino and you have to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. My mom used to love frickin' Kenny Rogers. Don't even think, just don't. My mom was obsessed with Kenny Rogers. When The Gambler came out, my mom was like, I think it was the greatest time of her life. She was just obsessed with that man. Oh my God. Anyway, but you need to know when to walk away from these things. Look, I honestly, oh, they switched to a new bag. Oh, how cool. I like that bag better. Although it must piss off all the TikTok people because it doesn't crinkle as much. Okay, so here they are, the new family members. I think they are going to have to go up here. I'm just going to have to figure out. We're not going to do it right now, but I am going to kind of put them. I got my hat. Tea Time Adventures didn't see my hat from yesterday. Honey the Land. Honey the Land. Honey the Land. They're going in my Honey the Land hat, and I'm going to kind of hide them in here. And then I'm going to put my canceled hat on top of it, and then I'm going to set it over here so the dogs don't get it. All right. Keeping it moving, keeping it moving. Oh my God. Yeah, Kenny Rogers was the shit. Look, he was a handsome man. I mean, he was like the original Gray Fox, you know? I mean, he had like the white salt and pepper and the beard and the blue eyes, and all the ladies swooned. If you know, you know. I mean, my mom felt bad for my dad sometimes. My mom just made her love of Kenny Rogers way too known. She was like, go crazy. Anyway, yeah, when you do these blind boxes, that's how it's a slippery slope, because you're like, oh, well, now I want to try and get this one. Now, you know what? I got the 3. Do I like the red one, Chomp, and Ratty Bear? Ratty Bear is like a light purple. Chomp is the red one down here, which is I would love to get that one. Am I going to buy more of these? No. I'm going to call it a win with getting the ones that I wanted, and I can be happy with those. I think yeah, you know, I could, well, my bats, I showed yesterday, my bats are hanging on I could hang them on there. You know what might be kind of cool is maybe I can put like a chain or like something that I can hang them from. Here's the problem with hanging them. If I hang them here, my dogs are going to be jumping at the wall. I'd have to hang them way at the ceiling. But the bats that I have, the little tattoo bats, are hanging on my coat rack, which works perfectly because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places to hang things on my coat rack. There ain't 7 people in here hanging coats, just me and my dogs. There's Enid. Little ears popping up. Come here. I got Enid. Enid the peanut. Hi, Peanut. Are you done? Hello, tiny bat. Say hi to the peoples. Say hi to the peoples. She kissed the microphone. You guys got kisses. You'll kiss your microphone. You give everyone the kisses. No, not me. Give them kisses. Right there. It's Enid Radio. Look how tiny she is. She is really tiny. Her little paw is the same size as my thumb. You are such a little peanut. I know Mommy loves you. You are a gift in my life. Look at this face. You falling asleep in my arms? Oh, okay, you can't have my coffee. Do you want to lay under this blanket next to me? I got this really super fuzzy blanket. Enid the bat. All right, let's open this Blend Bunny box because we were talking about Blend Bunny, so I might as well just segue right into this. This was a little bit of a restock box, and another, I had to think about it a little bit. I don't know if I want this palette, but they had restocked. She is okay, she looks like a delicate flower, but she is a maniac. The way she jumps and flies and goes running around. If you weren't in the stream yesterday also, I did open a Blend Bunny palette yesterday that I have right here, so it should have been a part of this. I should have done them together, but nar. And I also got another. Okay, I'm making up for the fact that I was on a low buy for so long. I was on a low buy, and now I'm back, bitches. No, I'm back buying too much makeup. No, I'm trying to keep it under control. And it's kind of like January is yeah, I agree. Every dog is beautiful. I've never met it. I've had dogs that have bitten the crap out of me because I'm a dog groomer and I'm a dog trainer. That's what I did for a job before I started my own business, my home business doing this. But yeah, A dachshund bit me in the nose once, and I had a scar on my nose for a long time. Got me right here, just launched at me. I've been bitten by a lot of Shih Tzus, a lot of dachshunds, beagles. A beagle bit me right here. Yeah, I'm not afraid of dogs. I don't hate them. So, bought an all glimmer show from. Yeah, you know why I'm a palette person is because I was originally my whole life I've been a painter. I do a lot of coincidentally, I do pet portraiture. I haven't done it in a while, but I was doing like pet portraiture for a long time. And that's what I was doing back in Michigan before I moved. And I even did gallery shows. I've talked about it before. And yes, I have pictures of a bunch of my paintings. But I kind of keep it on the DL because right now I don't have a place set up to paint. I do want to start painting again. But the reason I love palettes is as a painter, hobby painter now, I love a palette. I love to play with colors and things like that. So I wish I wasn't a palette lover. I would have a lot more money. Okay, first off, I'm going to show you a rebuy. This is the Unveil Cleansing Balm, and I am basically dedicated to this Unveil Cleansing Balm at this point. This is my fourth Unveil Cleansing Balm. Fourth since she released this. Four. I have never used a cleansing balm that I don't have to yank on my eyes or scrub or anything like that. This stuff is so good. I'm not going to open. I'll just show you the thing. But this is a backup. I'm halfway through my last one. So when I get almost like about halfway through one, yes, I was a makeup artist in the 90s. I graduated from cosmetology school in 1992. I don't know. It's not out here. I actually have my, all of my stuff. One of these days, what a good girl. Oh, my girl is being so good over there. What a good girl. Look at you, baby. What a good girl. Sorry, dog intervention here. Good job. She wants me to get her a treat. She's going to have to wait a minute. Anyway, two Doxies and a Schnauzer. Oh yeah, Schnauzers bit me too, but that's okay. I don't hold it against them. But yeah, I have my whatchamacallit, my diploma from cosmetology school. And I also, what's really interesting, I do want to pull this out, and maybe I could do it in a live, but I have to redact some things because my address and all kinds of stuff's on there. I found in all my paperwork, this is a benefit of being somebody who doesn't throw shit away. My husband's like, sometimes it works out. I found my contract for cosmetology school. So I know back in the early 90s, in 1991 or 2, I think I went. I'll have to look at the date. I blocked it out. I remember cosmetology school, but oh my God, it was so hard. You had a choice. I remember when I went in, they're like, do you want to do hair or nails? And I'm like, I want to do hair. Can I do nails too? They're like, you can do everything if you want. So I actually stayed in cosmetology school long enough to do, when I went to state board, I was tested in esthetician. I had to do facials. I had to do waxes, all of that stuff, makeup, facials, waxes, facial massage, all that. I did that. I did makeup. I did the hairstylist state boards, and I did the nail tech state boards. So I did all 4 of them. I was quadruple threat in the salon. Now, back then, the reason I did that, I had to be in school longer. It cost me more money. I always played the long game. I'm a Capricorn. I always think ahead. And I thought, what if someday I can't stand and do hair? What if when I'm older, I want to still do this? I'll get licensed as a nail tech as well. I won't have to go back to school. So while you're there, why not just do all of it, right? And I know hairstylists who, after years, my friend Sarah's one, and my old boss, Denise, who was my first boss in the first salon I worked in, both of them had to retire from doing hair because they got overly sensitive to the chemicals. And as someone, hey, stop playing right now. You're distracting me. As someone who's already sensitive to chemicals and stuff, I was like, that was, and I was new in the salon, and then seeing my boss, my original boss, have to retire from doing hair because she got overly sensitive to chemicals. It was like devastating. I'm like, oh my God, that could happen to me someday. And I was so glad that I got licensed in everything. So six, yeah, it, you do a zillion hours, but it's worth it when you have all the licenses. It just gives you so much more freedom. And also, if you don't like where you are and you want to go to a new salon, and they're like, well, we're not hiring a hairstylist, but we're hiring a nail tech, or we're not hiring this, but we're hiring an esthetician, or you can freelance too as a makeup artist and stuff. So it's, it was just a wise choice. So I did everything. And then I moved to Pennsylvania, and there's turkeys flying around my yard. Not pet turkeys, wild turkeys flying around I just see wings going everywhere. Then I moved to Pennsylvania, and instead of working on people, now I work on dogs. So now I became a just seams in through the skin, or wait, what? I don't understand your comment. Tea Time Adventures just seams in through the skin, or I'm on so many topics that I don't know like what thing you're commenting on. So just continue, and then I'll get back to it. So this Unveil is a balm, and it's kind of like your, okay, it's like your Pond's cold cream, right? It's kind of like that. I just love this because you put it on. She sends you a little package of these, and now I have a bazillion of these. And it's nice she sends them. They're little cloth removers, and they say Blend Bunny Skin, and they're just the little, what are they called? Like the terry cloth little rounds. And I like it because, seeps in. The balm is to take off eye makeup, and especially it does really well with dry matte liquid lips, like those mattes that it's like you're painting your face, and you can use micellar water. It doesn't do anything. California license to do them all. Oh wow, that's impressive, because I know in California you guys have one of the highest hours. That's why I was in Michigan. Our hours were not that bad. Ours weren't that bad. I think I did like 1,200 or something. I'd have to look. Like I said, I saved all of. I have pictures of me, you guys. Did you guys, anybody, if you went to cosmetology school, they had a thing called Stylist Row, and you had to be tested and tested and tested, and your instructors had to allow you to be on Stylist Row. And what it was is at the beauty school, people could come in and get their hair done, and you would all have to run in and grab a station. Stylist Row was up on a riser, and only all the best students could be up there. The bonus about Stylist Row was you got your own locking drawers, and you got to leave all your shit there. And you got to have all your stuff set up. So you didn't have to race in the door when they open and grab a station, because, there's certain stations everyone's like, that one sucks, that one sucks. I did all the tests, and I was on Stylist Row. I was the shiz. I'm also I'm a school nerd. I mean, anything with learning, I just do to like 250,000%. But yeah, I have photos of me in beauty school wearing the all white. Oh my God. I was so cute back then. I have a picture with me and my mom and dad when I graduated. It's really cute. One of these days, I do want to do a live. I already have my future lives planned in my head. I have so many fun ones. One of them is going to be all of my tarot cards that I've collected starting since my first deck when I was 16 years old in 1985. I have all my tarot cards through life. You're not supposed to ever get rid of them unless you give them away. You gift them to someone, and they have to speak to that person. You have to go read, good reason, whatever. I also, after doing, I don't know if you can see it. It kind of blends in, but my sphere is up there. That I can't do this backwards. Right there. That's the Belomorite, whatever it is. The Russian Moonstone. Let's just call it the Russian Moonstone. That's what it is. That's up here now because I wanted to keep that in here because, I don't know, it just makes me feel good. I really like it. I had it in the house above my bed, on my nightstand, on my shelf. And I'm like, cool. Oh, no problem, Janet. That's awesome. Yeah, so my tarot card thing, I figure I have a box. I mean, I don't even know how many tarot cards I have. I probably have to have like 25 decks. Maybe. And I also have runes. I have 2 or 3 rune sets. I have a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I thought that would be a cool live just to like look through them and talk about them a little bit. So we'll do that in the future. I just pulled the box out and I have them all out and I've been collecting them and I do have a couple of them. Yesterday in the live, I pulled a Halloween card for February, and February's Halloween card, if you were not here and we talked how what am I dinging at? Oh, my niece is texting me. Where did she go? Our card that I drew yesterday for February is the skeleton. And basically, long story short, the skeleton represents strength. It represents kind of you're vulnerable, like all your skin is off, like it's just your skeleton, but in the vulnerability you find all your strength. So that is the card I drew for February. Finding strength and vulnerability, which is a great thing for a YouTuber, right? Like I think that's why people like Jen and Peter Mon and all the like the more real people and not the fakey fake influencer types. So I'm trying to close the box because I almost dumped the cards everywhere. This was actually a gift, this Halloween Oracle guidebook. Nightmare Wednesday Adams, who is another, I don't think she's been doing videos, but I've seen her on Instagram. I think she's taken time offline. She sent me a zillion tarot cards as a gift, and I was like, what are you doing? And then like here's one out here too. This is the Witch's Tarot. I love the artwork on this one. We'll go through all of them, but these are the two that I keep out in my studio. I like these. They're very moody. They're super, super moody. Look at the moon card. It's gorgeous. So I like these a lot. My very first tattoo of my life was an Ankh. It's right here. It's hard to see. It's right there. There's a little tiny Ankh there. And then I had my dog tattoo done around the Ankh. That was my first one. My second tattoo of my life was when I was like 20 years old, I think. And it's the tarot card of the moon from the Aquarian tarot deck, and it's on my left shoulder. So I've had a lifetime. I got my first tarot deck when I was 16. And I met someone who read cards, and I knew people. And it just kind of came really naturally to me, and I really liked it. And I used to do it for fun. I would go out to clubs, and I would sit at the club, and I would have my cards, and people would come over, and I would do readings for them, and they would just throw me a tip or buy me a beer or something. That was kind of fun. Anyway, I'm going to do a tarot card reveal. And also, after I did in that other live opening my spheres, I'm like, all of my crystals right now are in a box. And I feel bad because I know they're not happy in there. I have to move them. I was relocating things. When we got our siding done, I had to take everything off all the shelves so it wouldn't fall. So I put all my crystals in this box, and I haven't taken them out yet. So I thought, well, this studio is the perfect home for crystals with all the windows and the light in here. And it's such a cool space that I really would rather have all my crystals out here than in my bedroom where they are right now. So since I'm going to be moving my whole collection of stones and gemstones and crystals and all that out here, I figure for another live, we'll go over all my crystals. So Tea Time Adventures, I'll have to, you know what, I follow you on Instagram. When I'm going to do the crystal one, I'll have to check in with you so that you can make sure you're here. All right, let's finish Blend Bunny. So I thought I wanted to try this. This is a reviving face oil, and it's by Jordan Liberty, Gotu Kola, Neroli, Green Caviar, and Bakuchial. Include this lightweight reviving beauty oil in your skincare routine or before makeup. Instantly awaken and restore complexion with a handcrafted proprietary superfood blend of 30 all-natural plant-derived oils and extracts, rich and nourishing antioxidant, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory properties. Genderless, suitable for all skin types. Expect a natural finish that absorbs quickly and locks in moisture. Oh my God, it's neroli and sandalwood scent. Okay, if you like unscented, don't get this. And yes, Tea Time Adventures, I will let you know when I do the crystal one. I will, hopefully I'll remember. Somebody remind me. So this is, it says, Filthy Rich Reviving Face Oil by Jordan Liberty X Celeste Switala. And this is through Blend Bunny. So you get this on Blend Bunny, but Blend Bunny did not make this. She's like carrying it. You know what I mean? So it's on her website, but this is not a Blend Bunny product. It is a Filthy Rich product, which is Jordan Liberty's thing. It says manufactured by Leche Beauty LLC in Oakland, California. Organically crafted, recyclable paper box. And then it has all the key ingredients and what it does. Do you guys really want me to read all this? Bakuchiol, it's a plant-based retinoid, sensitivity-friendly alternative to retinol, blah, blah, blah. Fine lines and wrinkles, helps tone down overall skin tone, combats inflammation, regulates oil production and acne-causing bacteria. Green caviar can improve skin's plumpness and elasticity. I'm putting caviar on my face. I don't want to be that person, but okay. I was talking about plastic surgery yesterday. You know, I'll try everything before I do that. Okay, then it has Go-To Cola, which soothes dry, red, or irritated skin, can contribute to smoother overall complexion, used in Indian medicine as an anti-aging remedy for thousands of years. Really? Acai oil and squalene. So it has squalene. Squalene is the one that's the vegan one, not the shark one. So there's squalene and squalene. Know the difference. So here is what it looks like. It's green. And I thought it was funny that it's called Filthy Rich, because as in rich, like it's rich in stuff. Does it have a pump on it? I'm confusion. I don't understand there we go. Okay. Oh my God, it smells really good. Wait. I just had a triggered memory, a triggered scent memory. What is it? Oh my God, the sandalwood and neroli. Why, who, what, where, when? It's triggering a scent memory from the 90s for me. And it's from a store. I want to say, do you guys remember Origins Cosmetics? They still are around, but they got rid of almost everything. Origins had big giant stores that were in like Hudson's and Macy's. I'm putting some of this on. If my face starts turning red on camera. No, it's supposed to be soothing. Okay. Origins, you guys might know for the ginseng, and they still make they make a cleanser that's, I can't remember the name of it, and I have it. This is nice. It's an oil, but it's not sitting on my skin. It's going in really well. I love the smell. And one caveat with this, you would have to choose your perfume carefully if you're going to wear this. I would almost wear this on a no makeup day and use this as part of my like scent routine. This is very, very heavily scented. I can honestly say, if you like neroli and you like sandalwood, this is a beautiful blend of scent. I mean, this smells almost better than some of the perfumes that I've sampled. I would wear this as a perfume oil. That's crazy. Jeremy would like this. I would wear this as a perfume oil, and it does say it's unisex. Anyway, I will be using this. And yes, by the way, if you remember I got the Big Glow recipe box, and I said I was going to be using it. I've been using regimen. I am going to do like a full review of it and tell you my thoughts and everything. But I got to tell you, I got to add this to it. The Glow recipe does not have an oil in it. It just has like a serum. It has a toner, a serum. So I'm doing with the Glow recipe box that I got. And I said, this is a test. It's only a test. And I said I was just going to do it for December, but I'm keeping it going because I want to use it up. So I think by middle of February, I will be through it all. I think it will take me that long to get through everything. My moisturizer is about halfway gone, and the serum is about a third down, and the toner is about a quarter. No, the quarter is almost halfway gone too. Toner is. So I've been using those, but the thing is, like in the winter, I love a good face oil. And if you have oily skin, you know, and you're like, I'm not putting more oil on my skin. I have very normal skin, and I like that this has stuff It's interesting that they say it's not tested on animals. Vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, natural, no artificial fragrance, silicones, preservatives, chemicals, sulfates, paraben, or dyes. Handcrafted, small batches, handmade in USA, tested on animals, never human. Gently smooth 1 to 2 pumps over skin as final step in skincare routine, morning and night. Can be applied before makeup for instant radiance. You can use it on body, hands, hair, or beard. So guys can use this as a beard oil. That's pretty freaking cool. I don't think I want to spend this much money on my guy friends for a beard oil, but this was a little bit pricey. Do you guys want me to look and see how much it is? Because I don't remember unless someone wants to look it up. Filthy Rich Reviving Face Oil. Here it is. A few different places carry it. So Blend Bunny is, it seems like Blend Bunny offers a smaller size. This is the 1.7 ounce, but you can buy a 0.6 ounce if you want to try it. I think they're out of the 0.6 ounce though. Are they? I can't tell. My phone's being weird. The 0.6 ounce is... The bigger one is... So this was $56. The smaller is $36. And I was like, oh my God, for the size of it, I'm going to get the bigger one. But I like that you can also use this on your hands. You can use it on your neck. You can use it in your hair. I'm curious to put it on my ends and see how... Because I'm trying to grow my hair out. So... I do have to trim my hair. Look at my ends. They're terrible. They're awful. I've not done my hair. That's why hats. I have to do my roots this week. They're really bad. I gotta redo my hair. So I'll be doing my hair one day this week. And I'm curious if this would work really well on like split ends. And since I have fine hair, using an oil in my hair is a little tricky. You never want to put it on your scalp. You put it on the ends only. So we're going to go from like there down, but I'm going to trim my ends too. So yeah, this is Filthy Rich Reviving Beauty Oil, Jordan Liberty and Celeste Swatala Beauty. I love the smell, but again, I know people who are like, I can't use scented stuff on my face. If you can't, do not get this. Do not get this if you do not like smells and scents on your face. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I love the way this feels though. It's not sitting on my face at all. It's penetrated in, but it is, my face feels like a baby's butt face. Like, you know, people go smooth as a baby's butt. I mean, it feels like silk. That's crazy good. And I didn't even put it all over. But where I didn't put it, up here, and where I did, I mean, my skin feels like velvet with this on it. It's nice. And there's no oil like left over at all. Like my fingers, even, I had it on my hands. And some of the other things I'd be like, you need a phone upgrade. It's a 2020. Okay, you know what? No, don't feel bad. iPhone 13. iPhone 13. I refuse to upgrade it. I'm being stubborn about it. I will upgrade this when it completely is gone. Okay, so this is the palette that came with this order. It was another one. I was like, there's a volume 1 and a volume 2, and it's Blend Bunny X Ellis. This is volume 2, Imperial Face and Eye Palette. I have a puppy that wants to come back up. There you go, girly. I love the design on this. It's really pretty. Not that that matters that much. I'm trying not to fall for the packaging anymore. I mean, it is pretty. The packaging's gorgeous. But don't be a sucker for packaging. Oh, that's how they get you. You're going to kind of be shocked that I got this palette. But let me tell you why. Okay, Adrienne's going to fall out of her chair. She's going to be like, what happened to you? Here's the palette. And right now, some of you are going, why? Okay, this is a very nice, cool goth row. These are great for Okay, Becky was asking me about liquid bronzers, and I said I really don't use bronzer. And I would use something like, because I'm so pale, I would use something like Slate right here, or Wilt, which is right here, as a little bit of a bronzer kind of situation. But I got this specifically not as an eyeshadow palette. It says face and eye palette. She makes these so that you can use these on your lips, you can use them on your cheeks, you can use them as contour. This for me is a cool contour palette. So the reason I got this is because I do want to start playing with, I'm lazy, okay? I'm lazy with makeup. I will admit that. Bronzer and contour are two steps I just don't want to deal with most of the time. Like, who has the time? Bronzer and contour, who has the time? You know who has the time? Like 20-year-olds who have, they're like either in college and all they do is, those crazy kids in their TikToks. I have to, there's a shade called Deception, and I'm sorry, I just have to swatch it. Oh, it feels really nice. It's a really pretty burgundy. I like that a lot. That is gorge. That's going to be, I just realized, Valentine's Day palette. Valentine's Day palette. The red lip liners as eyeliner and eyeshadow is an old school goth thing. Back in the 80s when we did DIY and there was no goth makeup and we had to make this stuff up, we would use the red lip liners as eyeliners and eyeshadow. And then we would use the black eyeliner as lipstick because that's all we had. And we had to get very creative. So this is going to be a nice Valentine's Day thing. I am going to do, I think we'll do it as a live too because I'm having fun with the lives. So you guys are going to see tons of lives. I will still do some regular videos and edit them. But I did show this before, but the lighting was terrible. So I want to show this again. A couple lives ago when I had the snowstorm, I showed the Bleeding Hearts palette from Gourmand Girls. I am going to do, I think I'm going to do my favorite Valentine's Day / anti-Valentine's Day palettes. This one, I'm so glad you guys can see this in better light. There we go. And this is natural light, no ring light. I'm trying to get it as close as I can. Oh, look at that one on the end. If you can get this palette, this is very cool. I love this this weird periwinkle gray heartstring. It's got a little ghost on it. I love that there's one that has like a radiation symbol. Oh, it's the reds for me. Ghost Whisper and Mistflower, these reds. That's what won me over with the Baddie Mean palette too. This one right here and this one. Okay. Does anybody want me to swatch something? Do you want me to swatch the Reds Tea Time Adventure? Because the Reds are pretty cool. I don't want to swatch the whole thing because we'll be here forever. Nightshade Vein is pretty. I'll swatch Mistflower. Oh, it's really creamy. I like how they changed their formula. This is so different from years ago. Like I said, Janet and I, Janet told me, oh, Tea Time Adventures, if you like red, you're going to freak out over this Ghost Whisper. Ghost Whisper is the more orangey one, and it's hard to see because I'm using the camera that is on my computer because my camera does not like to work for lives, but it's very glittery. The top one's a matte. Let me blend it out a little bit because I just kind of like very messily put this on. So the top one is a matte, and I want to just give it a little bit more pigment. I could have swore I went, wow. If you put just one more layer over that, look at the difference. Pigmentarino. The blue glitter one. Oh, yeah, Hex Flower. This one right here, right? That one. Let's try that one. Do I have my finger. Ooh. Okay, that one's Hex Flower. It looks like a multi-chrome. It looks like it has a bluish, greenish gold shift. Oh, it's more sheer. It's almost like a topper. Wow. Oh, or were you talking about Tainted Love? Tainted Love, I'll do that one too. Okay, so yeah, Hex Flower is more greeny, and then this one, I think you were talking about that one. Sorry. Yeah, the blue glitter is Tainted Love. I got to do that one. I like that one a lot. I'm curious what Wraithlight looks like. Okay, so, ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, these are very like topper-esque. I would like to do these over a black base, or do a black lid and do this in the middle. So there are, the top one is Hex Flower, the greenish one, and they are multis. It's hard to do this in here with this, but they have kind of a shift to them. Seems to have a little bit of a purple shift there and green. This one is kind of a gold. It goes to like a gold shift. Yeah, the bottom one, what's it called? Tainted Love is really pretty. Nice. Curious about Wraithlight. Wraithlight's a color I'd be like, ooh, would I wear this? Oh yeah, I would wear this. Wraithlight is this pinky one. It's got kind of a pinky foil kind of a shift. Foily. Nice. So that's some of this. I didn't get to do that. I don't want to do Glass Heart. I know do you guys want to see Glass Heart? It's this one. Yeah, Gourmand Girls is, well, Adrian, like when I do the Trapped palette, I mean, I'm going to do a giveaway of a Trapped palette and maybe you'll win. I just messed up the whole design in this. Okay. I just ruined Glass Heart. Look, it's all just a mush now. But the color is gorgeous. Wait, I got to do this here. Okay, Multichrome Peoples. This is the one. Look at the shift in that. Oh, oh my God. That is shifty AF. It has that pink. Definitely the pink is, the magenta-ish kind of pink is what it looks like. So that right there is this. Shifting all over the place. That's nutty. I'm trying to get as close as I can. That is cuckoo. Wait, it's a Queen Wave. Hello! Hello! The Queen waving with her multichrome. Hello! We're trying to get Adrienne doing makeup again. We're trying. Adrienne's got people at home who give her a hard time. I'm gonna have to come out there and give them a what for. Okay, so I'm gonna show this too because I opened this yesterday, but yeah, hooded eyes and wearing glasses. But you know, I do it and you can see it. You got to do the hooded eye thing where you kind of do the faux, or what I suggest too, if you like the multi-chromes like this, you know what I do? Because I have glasses and hooded eyes. I do them underneath as an eyeliner. And believe me, you can see that shit from a mile away. I would do this under my eyes, absolutely, as an eyeliner, and then wing it out. Problem solved. Use multi-chromes as eyeliners if you have hooded eyes and you want to see them more. So I showed this yesterday, but I just want to show it again. So this was the other thing I got was the Rotten palette because it's another all matte. And I can use some of these as well. I believe matte shades, 20 shades. I think most of her palettes, Blend Bunny, are face safe. Oh no, this is a for use in eye. Oh, no, wait, no. Face pigments contain pigments, which according to United States are not suitable for use on eye area. Discontinue. Oh, that's how. So I think I can use these as face pigments too. So this is the Rotten palette. I opened this yesterday, but this is much better lighting today in here. So this is the Rotten palette, and this was May Pang collab with Blend Bunny. And I'm looking forward to challenging myself and doing a lot of weird shades and weird looks and weird colors. Yeah, Tea Time Adventures does does amazing stuff with multi-chromes. And I have to say, I would, on Instagram, if you guys look up Tea Time Adventures on Instagram, Amazing Looks with Multichromes is... Okay, Adrian, what you got to do, because there's people... I know people who have kids and their houses are crazy. I need a drink. Okay, let's take a quick break. I'm yapping for hours again. So, what you do is you start to think out of the box. If you really want to do it, you find a way to do it. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, well, you should be able... Oh, my God. I'm like, let me get my wipes. One sec. I put my wipes on my desk like a dingbat. Where did I put them? Oh, wipes. You know what? I'm just going to grab this. Oh, here they are. I found them. One thing you can do, and this is a suggestion for anyone, maybe one of you guys out there wants to start a YouTube channel and do makeup, and you're like, I'm good at makeup, but I'm not good at talking. Subtitles and music is your friend. So what you do is, Chelsea does this a lot too. And I know Adrian knows this. Chelsea will just have music playing and she doesn't talk the whole time she does her makeup. You do an intro, right? You do a welcome to my channel. Let's do some makeup today. It can be like 30 seconds. And that's all you do is, hi, welcome. Just find 30 seconds of quiet, whatever. And you, hi, welcome to my channel. Let's do some makeup today. And away we go. You hold something up. And then you have, you can have like, well, I use iMovie because it's free. But you can even you can say all the links of what I'm using are, I'm not good at talking or blending some days. I just fake it till I make it. What you can do is, even if you don't know how to do if you don't know how to have little pop-up words come in the bottom, if you're not good at editing, just say, hey, welcome to my channel. We're going to do some makeup. Everything I'm using is going to be listed in the description box below. So I'm just going to do some makeup and have some music playing for you, and let's do that, right? So that's what you do. And you upload your video, and then in the upload editor on YouTube, you can pick music that they won't copyright strike you for, or you can use websites that you don't have to pay money for. There's Orange Free Sounds is one I've used, and Zapsplat. You don't have to pay for them at all, and it's royalty-free music. So you want to look for royalty-free music to play on. One good way to find it, here's a tip for everybody out there, other YouTubers. Look for royalty-free music that specifically says for gamers and streaming. Those I tend to find are the more reliable ones that you won't get hit with a copyright strike. So all you do, oh, sorry about the commercials. I try to put like low commercials on here. Hey, somebody's got to help pay for all this freaking makeup. I need a little tiny bit of AdSense. I'm sorry about the commercials. Okay, so this is the Little Miss She Never Misses eye and face palette. I love this design, by the way. I love this on the back too. It's the 001001. It's the, what's it called? The bit, oh, my husband would freak out. If he's watching me, tell me what that's called, the 001001 thing. It's bit something. I forget what it is. Puppy's crashed out behind me. She's sleepy. Anyway, yeah, so you just do makeup and do music over it and don't talk at all. It's in that you don't even really have to edit. You do it in YouTube. What you do is you record with no sound if you can. You just keep the sound turned down. Or I believe in the YouTube editor, you can use their music to overwrite whatever you're saying. And it's like not too hard to do that. When I saw this palette, it reminded me of something. I kind of want to go grab it. It reminded me of something. And it's another Blend Bunny palette. I like, again, that this is an eye and face palette. I think going forward, what I'm trying to get, if I do get things, and this is why I like Blend Bunny, I feel more like I want to get an eye and face palette. I want, yeah, it's from the Matrix, but there's a name for, damn it, Google's my friend. Now I have to look it up again. What's it? It's a language. What is, I can't type. Oh, binary. It's binary. It's binary code is what it is. My husband's a computer geek, so that's why I'm like, if he was in here, binary code translator. So yeah, see, there's like what does 01001000001100110101 011011000. I'm not reading all these. It's really long. What does that mean in binary? The ones and zeros might not look like anything to you, but in binary code, the numbers are saying hello. It's a code that uses two symbols to represent information, and it's considered binary code. So this is binary code on the back, which is very cool. Kind of love that. I got to show this to my husband. He'll get a kick out of it. Anyway, here's what this reminded me of. Let me know if it reminds you of something, and then maybe I'll grab the palette. Here it is. It's very colorful for me. What I like about it is I'm doing a sunset look today. I'm doing a purple look. We're doing a whatever the hell this is, a blue look and a green look. So I got a week's worth of looks to play around with in this. I might even use this on one of the Monday videos of doing a wild look and a normie look. This would be challenging to do a normie look with all this color. Look at that sparkly purple. The sparkly glitters in here are very, very pretty. Super shiny. I like a sparkly yellow. Rocksteady is very cool. I love me a sparkling yellow. It kind of reminds me of the old, oh, wow. It feels like velvet. She Never Misses is really nice. That's the purple sparkle. Okay, we're doing purple and yellow. So these are not multi-chromes either. So this palette wasn't as expensive because there's no multi-chromes in it. They're just basically, they're glittery, they're sparkly, but oh, the green is beautiful. Oh, okay, this is my kind of green. It's a very, I want to say it's neutral. It's not neutral, but you'll see what I mean. It's picking up a little blue in this light because I'm in warm light. So it's picking up a little more blue, but let's see if I can get, there we go. If I can get closer, you can see it more. It's almost like a cooler kind of green. That's the kind of green that I feel like I look better in. The purple is really nice. I actually really like some of these. Hold on, I need a wipe. I said in the title that I was going to do a swatch party, so you know, I have to do some swatches here. Rest Mayhaps Powerline is really nice. It's the purple matte right here. I'm gonna swatch that just because there's things that I look for. If you want to find out if a palette's good, here's what you look for. Look for a sparkly yellow. Sparkly yellow sometimes is like, oof. Oh my god, it does look like the Simon game. Beep boop beep boop beep. And then it made that noise. I'll get mad at you. Look for a matte red, a nice matte purple, and a sparkly yellow. If a brand can really nail those, and the whites are a dead giveaway. A matte black and a matte white. That's where a brand really, like, if they're good, if they can do a good, look at that, a matte red and a matte purple. And I'm not going to call in any brands right now, but there's some brands that have done some really crappy, okay, that's a good one. The purple, some of this is me not being great at swatching. The red swatched really nice though. That is a perfect matte red. It's not too cool, it's not too warm, and that purple is absolutely perfect as well. There's the other ones back here. But that red is gorgeous. That is a good red. A good red. Because a lot of brands, I don't know, they'll have some pretty multi-chromes and things are really pretty, and then I'm like, how you just completely messed up like the reds and the whites and the blacks. And the white and black especially. Blend Bunny is good at doing a pretty good white and a black because you can lighten and darken the shades by mixing that in a little bit, just like you would with paint. So you kind of like mix it in and change your shade. Okay, so, oh wait, we have to do this Irised, this one that's right in the middle. You know what I just noticed about this? I just noticed this. This is actually quite brilliant. You have quads, okay? Look, these two peaches and these two purples is almost a quad. These are a quad, these are a quad, these are a quad. And then as you go down the middle, the cross in the middle, these are all the sparklies. So all the sparkly ones are the cross in the middle. That's pretty creative. I like that. So Irised is the white sparkly. Didn't expect that. I did not expect that. I got to do Kenneth too. Kenneth is like this silvery one. That's another thing. I have trouble. Yeah, some people can't do yellow. I love yellow. I can do yellow, luckily. But I said that in that other live. I said, it's luck of the jean draw that I can wear any color. Ooh, ooh, look at those. They're very light. So this is Irised, the one that looks white in the pan right in the middle. It's actually a pinky shift multi-chrome kind of thing. And I love the silver. That silver, perfect. Perfect, perfect. I'm trying to get right in the camera for you. There you go. That is a perfect silver. Perfect. Bravo, Blend Bunny. Thank you for doing a good silver. That is the silver I was looking for when I was doing Christmas looks. And I'm like, why does nobody have a good silver? That is the exact shade I was looking for. Yeah, some people have trouble with oranges, reds, and yellows. And it makes you look weird. It is a thing where not everybody can wear that. And I like doing it for fun and just to show like how you can wear it. But yeah, it's really tricky. Like, perfect example is my pet sitter, dog sitter, Sarah. I did her makeup. I helped do her makeup. She had a wedding that she was standing up in. And the wedding was hours away, like a drive. So, Janet, you can wear anything. Your Instagrams are like rainbow. Every day, Janet's got a different color on. It's great. Oh, yeah, I know, Adrienne. I know. And on top of that, they raised all the prices of all the palettes because of the tariffs and the import things and just everything. And supplies, like the cost of all of the cost of everything, the components and the cost of the pigments and everything went up. So, okay, so I have one more to show you, and I saved the best. I don't want to say I saved the best for last. I don't know. My spooky people will know save the best for last. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so I have an interesting thing to tell you about the Haunt Me palette. 24 hauntingly beautiful shades for the goth at heart. Artistry pigment palette for face. You're going to see something interesting here, okay? Tell me what's interesting about this. It's very obvious. I've already swatched it. I've swatched every color. In fact, I've swatched every single color in this palette. I opened this. I also got the lip oils and the glosses. I got the whole Haunt Me collection. The global supply chain thing is a hot freaking mess. So I swatched every color in this palette. I filmed an entire review of this palette, and no, my sound didn't go out. I don't know. I was in a mood. It's probably the bitchiest review I ever did. And I love Maggie from Blend Bunny. I was bitchy in this review. Okay, it's sitting in my editor and it's over an hour long. And I was quite bitchy. But I was trying to be fair. I mean, listen, to be fair, I think I made really good points. These shades, I did swatches of like Invoke and Bewitch. Okay, these two right here. And I did swatches of To the Grave and Bewitch and Ashes into the Grave, which are these two. And you're going, those look really similar. Look, as a former makeup artist, in my review, I was like, why is this shade in here? I was like, why? There are, and I know like everybody has their process, and this is Maggie's process, and this is what she wanted to do. So I respect that, but also respectfully, there's shades in here that I'm like, but why though? And I was just, like I said, I don't want to be bitchy about it. And oh my God, the wind is picking up. So if this drops, it means my power went out, and we do have a generator, but everything would drop and then I would come back, and it might come back on a different stream. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I thought there's something really loud sounding outside, and it was a giant gust of wind. I think we'll be okay, but keep your fingers crossed. This won't be too much longer anyway. We're going long again, like I figured I would be. But there are colors I really like in this, I will say. Like I said, with the silvers and everything, Shroud is pretty. Shroud is super silvery pretty. Woman in White, very chalky. I would like Woman in White a little creamier. I like my whites creamier. And I don't mean color-wise. I mean, let me hold my finger up to this. See how dry it is? Okay, look how smooth that is, and look how dry the matte, and see how it's crumbly a little bit? It's a little, wait, when you see the swatch, you'll see. And I don't think I was being bitchy in my review. I am probably, yeah, why so many similar? Yeah. Okay, look at the swatch of the white. Look, what are we doing here? And then if I try to blend it, it just kind of disappears. The silver is pretty, but that white though, and I was like, look, if you can do a good white, no matter how many times I swatch over it, let me show you something. I'm glad I'm doing this again, because I was like, am I just being too harsh on this? I even said in the video, I'm like, I feel like I'm being really harsh. But in some colors, they don't swatch well, but they look good on your face. But that white, oh no, y'all. Oh no. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Okay. I have pretty much every Blend Bunny palette now. I think there's maybe one or two I don't own. That means I have a lot of her palettes. And Blend Bunny's always been one of my favorites. I don't necessarily love the matte formula of these overall, okay? So here's In Vain, and I'm kind of glad I got this now. Wait. Oh my God, this is so awesome. Okay, so there's Pain, and there's In Vain, right? Let's do both. These are both Blend Bunny reds. They're both mattes. I want to see if I have the same problem I had. I'm going to wipe these whites and silvers off. Okay, clean hand, wiping this off. There's a little bit of glitter on it, but I can't help it with that. We're going to do Pain. My hand's a little damp. Pain is from the Little Miss She Never Misses palette. And In Vain is from the Haunt Me palette. They are both matte reds, and here they are. They're different, but how many matte reds does a girl need, right? Or a boy? I don't judge. This one is a little cooler. This one's a little warmer. If you don't see it, I mean, it's if you're a makeup artist, and Maggie is, who's the owner of the company, I see the difference in them. Some people would go, that's two reds. They're the same color. This is cooler. This is warmer. So the warmer one is Pain from She Never Misses, and the cooler one is Haunt Me. Okay, so I'm going to swatch them both now. Again. Hey, Kim. Hello. It does look like straight chalk. It was. Yeah, oh, the Super Shock and the Jelly Much are nice. Okay. And this is a very fair, I think this is a pretty fair swatch. And I just noticed, because I've used Blend Bunny's reds before. They both look pretty good, and I'm just being, again, in my video that I did not edit and put up yet, reviewing all of Haunt Me, which I got immediately when it came out. This is from the Haunt Me palette. And this is from Little Miss She Never Misses. which I think is the better red, honestly. This, it's patchier. I'm trying to get really close. Look at the bottom of the swatch. See how patchy that is? Now look at this one. I just think that the red in Little Miss She Never Misses is superior. And I tried to do them as evenly as I could. So, you know, it's patchier. It just is. And I didn't, and that's the problem I found. I really, 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 really went crazy swatching everything in the Haunt Me palette. And I really had some troubles with it. And I was kind of like getting frustrated. I mean, it's a lot of colors and I swatched every one. It's an hour-long video. And I was getting more and more aggravated as I did it because I'm like, this is not going well. Why? Like, what happened? And I think the thing that really frustrated me was that she did this, that it's, okay, this is the goth palette. Hauntingly beautiful shades for the goth at heart. That's me. That's me. She finally does a goth at heart palette, and it is the patchiest Blend Bunny palette that I've used. And I'm kind of like, girl, you did me wrong. You did me dirty with the goth shades. For one thing, too many browns. Too much brown. Too much brown. Khaki? Goth at heart khaki. Look, and here's the thing. And this is why you guys can trust me as far as like if I review makeup. You guys know I've been ride or die for Blend Bunny, and I love Maggie. I think she's like the coolest person. I've talked to her in DMs, and we've had like personal conversations just about life and about losing. She lost her parents. She's lost both of her parents, and we've talked. She's a very cool person. I have been DMing with Maggie, who started Blend Bunny, on Instagram since the Blends palette, which was her very first palette. I got the Blends palette. This was when she just started. She had like bupkis on Instagram as far as, you know, following her and everything. I've been talking to her since then. I ended up getting the Blends palette. I opened it and it was broken. Some of the shades were broken. She immediately that day sent me another one. I said, do you want me to send this back? She said, no, keep it or give it away or whatever. I gave it to a friend of mine because she didn't care. So yeah, I was showing you Blend Bunny swatches in person. They've always been really good, but for some reason, I don't know, something feels off about are there 5 blacks? No, they're black browns. Do you want to see them? Do you want me to swatch them? I will. I did this in my other video, but I swear I almost feel like it's better for me to do this live because in the other video, I'm just so bitchy. Okay, Invoke is the top one. This is Invoke. It's a brownish black. I do like these really dark brownish blacks. Then I'm going to do Darkness. And then I'm going to do Bewitch. This is the top row. That's the 3 on the top row. They are different. This is more brown. This is more of a true black, but it's a warm black. And this is more gray. Okay, they're different. Wait until you see the swatches. You're gonna be like, okay, I feel like everyone is gonna say you were rightfully bitchy if you were bitching your video. Are you ready for the 3 swatches? What? Girl. I got a lot on my hand. I got a lot on my finger. Look at the bottom one. The bottom one. What? I'm getting as close. What? Now, I'm gonna be really fair about this. I'm getting a brush. Hold on. We're getting brushes. 3 brushes. 1, 2. They're gonna be kind of similar. I'm trying to find the same brushes or similar. These are Blend Bunny brushes too. Ha ha ha. Hold on, I'm grabbing some brushes and you'll see why in a moment. Oh man, I think my other ones need to be cleaned. Okay, brushes. we're going to be fair because sometimes things just don't swatch well, but they go on well. I'm going to take Invoke on a brush. I'm going to pick this up. There's a lot of fallout. So, you know, it's very dry. I find that these are all too dry for me. Girl. Oh, wait, we'll do my arm. Do you know how much I'm putting on this? I'm jamming it in there. Jamming. I mean, I'm layering it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. The fallout on my computer right now. 4, 5, 6. I'm jamming it in the palette. 7. Okay, I've put 7 layers on that, and that's as dark as it got. And then if I try to really buff it out, it's okay. I mean, but okay, see how I'm getting this, like, this big dark line, and okay, that's Invoke. That's this one. And my lights came on behind me. Oh, those? Oh, there's that's weird. I had those on. I think they were on, but it's getting darker out, so I think you're just noticing them now. Okay, so let's do darkness. You're gonna die. I swear to God, I'm doing a different color. Yeah, I'm trying to hold it up. Here's darkness. Doing this one now. Now look how much I'm putting in here, and look at all the fallout. Wait, I'm trying to get in the fallout is ridiculous. It's so bad. The fallout's so bad. Okay. So, I mean, I wonder, I don't know, like I haven't seen a lot of reviews of this. Okay, so I'm doing this one. And I'm trying to put layers on it. Darkness is darker, obviously, and it's more black. But I kind of buffed out Invoke. Let me do a little bit more over it again. I keep layering Invoke, and I just can't get it to go much darker than this, even with building it up. Okay, and now I'm going to do, let's just skip Bewitch. Bewitch is a little bit more brown. Let's go down to Noir and To the Grave. So this brown is To the Grave, and this is Noir. We're going to do these two. So let me do To the Grave under this. This is like a darker brown, so you'll see that this is different. I'm running out of arm space. I should have taken my watch off. I do like this color. I remember in the video I did that I didn't put up yet, I did like To the Grave. It's a nice, really rich dark brown. And then we've got Noir. Noir has the worst fallout I think I've seen in a palette in years. Let me see if I can hold it up so you can see it. It's right here. I'm going to turn it. I don't know if you can see the fallout in there because it's black, but I just blew it and then it went over the white, and now see it's all in the white. That's a problem because you have a black with terrible fallout next to a white. So, and even on my arm, wait, look at the fallout on my arm. So there's those 4 shades, but look at the fallout in this black. It's like scurry. So they're different. They're all different. I mean, but I think it's not so much how different they are. They're dry. They're very dry. And I don't know. They're very messy. They're dry. I think also with, here's another thing that I noticed. There was a post, I think, oh yeah, you would not be able to do your face makeup. You would have to like do your eyes completely, probably with eyeshadow shields under them. Do your face and then take the eyeshadow shields off. They would be covered in fallout. But that's what really bummed me out, was like, that is, for how expensive this palette is, I'm disappointed at the consistency of the mattes. And what's really weird is I have all the Blend Bunny palettes, and none of them were like this. And I mean, I don't want to say, did I get a bad one? I mean, that's what I feel like. I'm like, I've never had a Blend Bunny palette that felt like this, that was this like chalky and dry. And I'm like, did mine get exposed to like get irradiated or something? Like, what happened? It's just really, it's, I guess I was more mad when I did the video. And like I said, I'll probably put it up. Maybe I'll put it up at some point. I don't know. But now the sparkly shades in here are pretty. Blood Moon is really pretty. It's this one right here that's like kind of a multi-chrome. Up here, Seance. They're nice. I like Echoes. Echoes is a really unique color. There's colors I like in here. Echoes is really unique. It's that one right there. It's very weird. But it's a color I don't have. But yeah, you could not do, imagine the mess on the face. Exactly. It's dry, patchy, and disappears. Nailed it. Dry, patchy, disappears. That's what I kept swatching. And I'm like, I keep putting it on. And it's like disappears. It's literally not adhering to my skin or anything. And I'm like, am I doing something wrong here? To be fair, maybe I got a bad one. I don't know, maybe I got a bad pressing or something. But I've just never had a Blend Bunny palette that, now the sparkly ones are absolutely Blend Bunny formula, and I love them. I'm doing all of, I showed the silver one. So I'm doing Blood Moon, Chamber, Seance, and Appear. That's what I love Blend Bunny for. Look at this Blood Moon color, that one. So, and watch, when I do this, look how gorgeous, look how perfect. Absolutely perfect. And that multi-chrome in Blood Moon, which is the one on closer to my thumb here. Wait, let me see if I can, that way. That's better. There we go. So look how nice these look, though. Gorgeous. Perfect. Exactly the formula, the consistency that I love Blend Bunny for. But the mattes, and so what's really weird is the mattes in these, and I'm glad I did this in a live, so you guys saw this in like real time. The mattes in these absolutely do not compare to the mattes in Rotten, and especially like, you know, the other ones, it doesn't compare at all. Like I said, the reds is a good comparison. I'm trying to see. There's really no other similar colors in here that I could compare but the red was a good comparison. Another good comparison is the Robert Welsh Divination palette. That palette is awesome. And you know it better because Robert wouldn't put up with any of this chalky nonsense, right? He would not put up with the chalky nonsense. But I just feel like something went wrong with this, with the chalkiness. To me, like, Goth at Heart is not chalky. I don't have a problem with the shades. Yeah, a lot of them are similar. Yeah, a lot of them seem repetitive. And I actually saw her respond to somebody saying that in a comment. And I'm like, wow, if the owner has to respond to that, then you know that I'm not the only one saying that. And people are very choosy now, as well they should be. And the prices of these things, they're very choosy with how they're going to spend their money and what they want in it. Oh yeah, Kim, I have the little ones that have the adhesive on them, and they're just like little under eye patches, and you can put them under and they catch the fallout. I would definitely need that with this. I have yet to do a look with this, so even in my video, I said I am going to reserve judgment completely with this. But for my people who were here in the live yesterday, when I did the lip oils, and I did the Merit lip oil, which I did reapply after my dinner, and I loved it. And it stayed on through my dinner last night, by the way. Remember I said that I have beef with some of the lip oils and the indie makeup lip oils and such? The two lip oils, I think there's two lip oils. They're over on my desk. They came out with the Haunt Me collection. They're unwearable. They're unwearable. I can't wear them. I cannot wear them. Really disappointing. They're a black and a red lip oil. And in that video, along with all my bitching about the eyeshadow, my problem with the lip oils was that oh, Kim, Kim, if you go to my video yesterday, God, you'll have to watch a lot of it. It's 3.5 hours long. But my live yesterday, I did a whole face of Merit. I'm going to try to go back and put chapters on it for people. I'm going to try to do that this week. I'll try to put chapters on so people know where stuff is. But I unboxed my first time buying Merit, and I finally bought it because Wayne Goss wouldn't shut up about it. So I'm like, all right, let me try it. And I love it, and it went great. And I wore Merit out to dinner last night. But I bought the Haunt Me black and red lip oil and the glosses and all the stuff that went with the Haunt Me collection by Blend Bunny. Oh, if you thought I was bitchy and crabby about the eyeshadows just now, and I said I didn't put that video up because I like Maggie, and I'm like, I kept saying in the video, God, I love her, I love Blend Bunny, but I can't with this stuff. I can't. The lip oil was so bad, it's unwearable for me. I actually put it on my hand, and I just watched the lip oil go into every line and wrinkle on my hand, and it looked like veins. It was, and I go, if it looks like this on my hand, imagine on my lips what it's going to do, right? So I put it on my lips, and I took a close-up picture with my phone. The red is in every one of my lip lines and then coming outside my lip area, going into my, I'm like, when I was saying yesterday with the Merit and with the Dior that it didn't travel, it didn't move. It stayed there. It wasn't settling in all my little lip lines and everything. Girl, I tried the black and the red with Blend Bunny. It looked so bad. I would not be seen in public wearing that ever. And I don't understand it because I got the lip oils that Robert Welsh did. Again, the Robert Welsh lip oils, there were two of them. It was like a green and a purple, I think. And the green one I really liked. And it doesn't really look green on your lips. It looks kind of cool. The Robert Welsh lip oils from Blend Bunny, loved them. I did not have that problem. I didn't have green lines in my lips or any weird lines going on. It didn't settle in my lips. The Blend Bunny ones, I have never used, just specifically the Haunt Me collection ones. I'll show you. Hold on. I got them on my desk because I don't know what to do with them. It's a shame. I really don't want to just throw these away, but I literally hate them. And I never say I hate something. I never thought I would say I hate something that Blend Bunny did. I hate these lip oils. I hate them. Okay, the one that I like is Ghosted. This is Ghosted, and it's a super sparkly one. Love this one. I have worn this one, and I really like it. And actually, if I take this out, you can kind of see. It's hard to see, but about half of it's gone because I've used it, and I actually like Ghosted. This one is not bad. So, and this is a, what does it say? God. Sheer Metallic Masterclass, and this is a lip oil gloss. So, lip oil gloss is what it says on here. And then this is the lip glaze, and the lip glaze is Body Count. Okay, thought I would love this. The lip glazes and the oils, they're like unwearable for me. I watched people, I follow them. I watched people in Blend Bunny in the videos put these on their lips, but they put them on and then they cut the camera away. It's like, okay, girl, but put this lip oil on and then come back in 5 minutes and let me see what it looks like in 5 minutes. Because look, if I put this lip oil on right now, okay, so there's also, I'm going to show you all these because I don't know when and if I'll ever put the full review up that I did because I'm so angry in it. And I don't like to be angry on my channel, you know that. Look at this black. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's pretty disappointing. I was looking forward to these. Blend Bunny, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. When I saw she put these out, I was so excited because Unearthly had done something very similar, and I liked Unearthly's, but girl, I'm going to do it. I got to do it. I got to do it. Okay, hold on. Now you swatch it on the hand, and you go, wow, that looks pretty cool. Look, okay, but if it's like perfume, give it a minute to develop. Give it a minute. because I did this in the video. Looks cool, right? But look how slippery it is. That on my lips. Okay, see it up at the top? You can see it at the top in real time starting to seep into my lines. See it moving? Right at the top, right here. Right? Oops. Right there. It's that little dot. Just watch it. It'll keep seeping. Look it out on at this side over here. It's seeping out. Right there. I have to get really close. Okay, as you watch it, look along the bottom line. See it start to seep into the lines in my hand. Imagine that on your bottom lip. I'm not going to do it. It's hideous. I kind of want to do it, but I kind of also don't want to look like a monster right now. It's already, so it's starting to break up. Okay, I have a shine on it, so it's hard to see. I'm trying to get it in the light where it's not shiny. See it down at the bottom where it's starting to break up? And now look at the line again. See how fuzzy it is? So yeah, it bleeds out. I put it on my lips and it bled out, and I looked like some kind of like heavy metal, like black metal singer. Not in a good way. I have not tried putting black lip liner on, but I shouldn't have to put, nobody in any of the reviews had black lip liner on. They were just putting this on their lips and it was perfect, but they would put it on and go, ooh, and then the camera would cut away. It's like, no, leave the camera running. Let's leave it running and let's just watch it keep traveling all over the place. And like I said, I'm not trying to be mean. I don't know what happened. Pro Lip Glaze. So this is the Pro Lip Glaze. This is the gloss, I believe. Premonition. This is the lip oil gloss. And this is the same, supposedly. The lip oil glosses are... This is F-Bomb is the red one. And Premonition is black and Ghosted is the white. These are the lip oil glosses. Okay. This is the only one I can wear. The lip oil glosses, if you think this is scary, I'll do the red one. So this is Body Count. Yeah, Body Count, and this is the lip glaze as well. So this is the same formula as this black. So you get 2 lip glazes and 3 lip oil glosses. The only one that didn't bleed out like a MFer on me is Ghosted because it's clear. I'm layering this a little bit because it's like, oh my God, it's like instantaneous. This one's the worst. I put this on my lips in the video. Look at the red. Okay, I'm going to keep my hand right here. I'm trying not to turn my computer off. And I need to get the right angle. Maybe if I go this way. Yeah. Okay. Look at the bottom by my knuckle. Do you see the bleed? Look at the bleeding in real time, bleeding out. Okay, see the lines? Look around the edges. You can see it spreading, you guys. Look at that. Look at it spreading out. Look, gravity's a bitch. Gravity's a bitch, and that's what it's doing. Look at the black now, too. I did not touch the black. I have not touched the black since I put it on. Look how much it bled out on the bottom. So somewhere in my phone, there is a picture of my lips with the red on, and what ended up happening was all I have is a bunch of every line in my lips. It's like bled. It's settled in every line and then started bleeding outside of my lips. And I'm like, how am I supposed to use this? It's unwearable on me. And I'm so disappointed because I was so excited about the colors. And she did red and like this really cool, like brick kind of weird red and black. I would be wearing these all the time. Yeah, it's creepy. You can see it moving. Okay, so maybe the black and this red lip oil gloss will be better. Now, those were the, what were they called again? I keep forgetting the names, you guys. Jesus. Not to mention Pro Lip Glaze. lip glazes. Those were the lip glazes. These are, yeah, at least I have Ghost. Out of 5 shades, I have one that I can wear. Okay, so black sparkly. You think it'd be really pretty? Now, I have a lot of black glosses that I really like. I have a lot of black sparkly lip glosses that I like. I'm trying to put this where I have a little bit more lines on my hand. And if I tighten my hand up, it kind of makes it where you can't see it. Also, you'll be surprised. I mean, I know this is a glaze, you know, it's a lip oil gloss, so it's not going to be like totally black, but this is what it looks like. It's meh. It's okay. When it mixes with the color of your lips, it's not. It's kind of a nothing burger, honestly. Okay, here we go. Again, watching it in real time. I'm going to try to get as close as I can. On my knuckles, on my knuckle, you will see it. The way the light's hitting, it's very difficult. Damn it. I filmed it with my phone when I did this, but it's actually settling in the wrinkles. I don't know if you can see it because the way the lighting is, but every little line in my hand, little tiny line, it's settling in every line. The longer I leave it on, it just settles in them. So I'm like, well, can't wear that one. And I tried all of these on, and the last thing you want to do is feel ugly when you put something on. These made me feel so hideous. I felt horrible. I was like, wow, way to make me look like 110 years old. That's how my lips looked. My lips looked like 110 years old. Not attractive. It was bad. It was really bad. Somewhere in my phone, I have a picture. I took a close-up of my lips with it all. I let it bleed. I just let it bleed, and I took a close-up picture, and I was like, this is so depressing. And I don't know, maybe this is just, I don't know who this is for. I mean, maybe if you're so young that you don't even have a line in your lips, or if your lips are so plumped up with filler that you don't even have lines in them. And I think that's, you know, who you see wearing this stuff. I'm sorry, you just do. Like a slick oil gloss like this. Also, Becky was saying, I think it was Becky yesterday, this one's the worst. So this is the one that's the worst. You can see it immediately settle into every line. There you go. See what it's doing? See how it's patching out in the middle. And if I sit here, it'll just it's bleeding out, and it's just settling in every line on my hand. If it looks like this on my hand, it's like, it's pretty. Should I just do it? I should just do it. It's embarrassing. It looks terrible. I don't know if you'll be able to really see it anyways. Where'd my mirror go? Damn it. I don't have a mirror. Okay, I have to go soon because it's getting very late again. But, hold on. I don't know if you're really going to be able to see it because I'm on my stupid, there's fallout all over my phone from the palette. I'm scared. I'm scared. I can't. Okay, I am willing to humiliate myself on live doing this. And it makes me feel really ugly and old. So, but I'm going to do it. Let me take my glasses off because I can't see what the hell I'm doing with my phone instead of a mirror. I'm going to put it on the... Look at the corner of my lip. What the heck? There's no way to like not have it bleed out everywhere. It's just, it's so bad. I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Okay. Look along here, along the bottom. Now, if I smile and I talk, the more I talk and smile, the more it will keep going into every line. Okay. So from a distance and from here, it doesn't look bad. But this one's not as bad either. That other one is worse. But if I show you this, okay, there you go. That's what's happening there. I'm sorry. It just made my mouth look like 20 years older than it is. See how it's all fuzzing out? That is not pretty.
Okie dokie. Don't forget to put the birds in.
Thank you. I swear, doing this at this time of day, it's hilarious because it's like, okay. So, yeah, Blend Bunny, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. And look, I know she's not catering to the ancient crowd that I am a part of. I know she's catering to makeup artists who are doing like editorial stuff. Maybe it's not for the everyday, gothy person, whatever. I don't know. But it's just, if you can't do a haunted collection that works for someone who was there when goth was invented, who was a teenager when goth was invented, then it's a little disappointing. You forgot about the elder goths, okay? Don't piss off the elders, is what I'm saying. What if I put a lip liner on? That's what I was saying was, but my thing is, if it's a lip oil, why do I want to put on a lip liner? What's going to happen is I'm going to put a lip liner on, and these are so sheer that I'm going to have a big line, and then it's going to be sheer in the middle. I will do it. I will try it for you with a lip liner. I did want to do a video saying, can I make these work? Is there any way? Because I have 4 lip products that I now cannot use. They make me feel ugly, and I hate to say that. Oh, thank you. Yes, do a thumbs up, please. Okay, so before I go, a little bit more coffee. I got to tell you, I think this might be my favorite thing I open, this Filthy Rich. I can still smell my face. I love the way that smells. If, like I said, if you don't like scents and scented face products, do not get this. Oh, I started saying, so who is it? Becky, I think, was saying yesterday, the old Mac, the lip stuff in the 90s where the wind would blow and your hair would just glue to your lips. That's what else this is like. All of these, you can't wear them out in the wind. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Janet. It's like, I got these because I'm like, okay, like last night, you didn't see though. I don't know if you got to that part. When I wore the Merit lip oil and then I put the Dior on, I'm like, I'm going out to dinner, right? Going out to dinner. I just put some lip oil, that tinted lip oil on from Merit. Loved it. I put the Dior over it, but then I kind of dabbed it. I put the Merit. Went to dinner. I ate. I put it back on. There was no bleeding. It never settled in any of my lines. It was absolutely flawless. That is the bar that I have for lip oil. So imagine I go out to dinner. Imagine it. Sicily, 1928. I put on a lip liner. I put on a lip oil. So my lips are all sheer, but then I have a big line around my lips. Then I eat. And what am I left with? A big weird line around my lips. So I'm sitting at the table with nothing but lip liner on. That's weird. That looks bad. It just looks bad. I could not, it's not practical, I guess is my problem. I want a lip oil that, oh, good Lord. Okay. I left this on and didn't talk. I've been talking over it. Now I'm going to get in the camera. Now you can see what time has wrought with this. Okay. Hopefully it's picking it up. I'm trying to get as close as I can. Okay. Without the light hitting it. See how it's all settled in my wrinkles? It kind of looks like I have a rash. I have a shiny rash is kind of what it looks like. I'm trying to, there you go, right there. I'm trying to get the light to not hit it. So that's what it does in my lips. I cannot think of anything less attractive. It looks really bad. It's so patchy. It completely patches out. It's really bizarre. It's really bizarre. Yeah, I was hoping this would almost be like some kind of an easy, like I can throw this on and do like Yeah, I've never really used lip stains either. You know what? I'm too changeable for a lip stain. I can't wear the same thing 24 hours straight. Hey, when I do the signature look thing, maybe I'll find a lip stain that. So now, to be fair, I love Ghosted. Uh, it's shimmery, it's sparkly, it's nice. As Peter Mon says, it looks like I ate a frosted donut, and it's not bad. I like the, I like the basic. I like the premise. Mm, 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 mm. Not gloopy. It feels pretty good. Do I still get a little bit of traveling, sparkling, traveling sparkles? The sisterhood of the traveling sparkles outside my lips. A little bit, but at least with this, it's not bad. That looks fine. That's fine. Ghosted, I like, but it's disappointing to have gotten the whole set, and this was so hyped up because it's from their masterclass collection, which is supposed to be for like pro makeup artists, editorial use, blah blah blah. And I'm like, hey, I was a makeup artist. Let me try this. And I was like, I, girl, if I was in a salon, I don't think I would feel good putting these on someone unless they had so much lip filler that every line was plumped out of their lips. That's who this is for, in my opinion, as a former makeup artist of 40 years. 40 years of experience. And if you guys could see the fallout on my keyboard right now, I don't want to, there's fallout all over my laptop. It's so bad. Yeah, so all the palettes I like. I was so happy about. This was my biggest disappointment was the Haunt Me collection. And I did not go, like I said, I didn't put the video up yet. I didn't edit it. I was too bummed out. I was like, I want to revisit it. I'm going to watch it in my editor, and I don't want to do something shitty and put it up as members only, because then you guys will have to pay for it. So that's not cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something like a super secret, like it'll be an unlisted video. KCBB! Oh no, I'm going to be leaving soon. I'm still here. We were just talking about bad lip oils, if you're just joining. You'll have to go watch it back. I've been streaming for over 3 hours now. Oh, yay, my movement ring just went around. Let's see. Oh, I got one other thing to show you guys. We did a lot of stuff today. I didn't know, I figured I was going to at least be doing like a few hours. It's Sunday and I'm bored. But look what I got. Who remembers this? This was a staple. I was working, what year did this come out? Hold on. We're gonna just go through some of this because I do want to do some throwback stuff, and I would like to do some like stories and do some things of when I worked in the salon. So this came out in 1997, and 97. Kevin Aucoin. Look at that. Ah, do you guys remember this book? Making Faces. Look at Winona Ryder. She was just a little baby. She was a baby. Oh my God. Icons. So I got this book. I had it when I worked in the salon, when I was doing hair and all that stuff. And I remember I was so excited when this book came out. I was trying to recreate and copy every single look in here. I was like, well, those deer better not go in my yard. The deer are walking through the snow, and it's like, I think they're looking like they want to go jump in my yard. Please don't jump the fence. I remember wanting to recreate all the looks in here. There's like hot model guy. So this came out in 1997. Forward by Jenna Rollins. And introduction. He's got pictures in here of like family photos, old pictures. Making the Face. Stella Tennant. Oh. So, Making the Face, this section offers basic and not so basic ideas about enhancing, defining, and altering your features with makeup. Actually, all makeup alters your face to some degree. Not all people are born with natural brown eyeshadow, mascara, and lip gloss. So, it's interesting. I thought it would be interesting to go back to this book and maybe do like go through the old Kevin Aucoin from 1997, and he has a skin prep thing, and then just see like what was he doing in here? What were we doing in 1997? What are people telling us we should be doing now? Because it's pretty different. Got to tell you, but there, like Robert Welsh says, there are rules to makeup. Okay, there are some rules. You can't say there are no rules. Like you can't you can't put primer on top of your foundation. Okay, that's a rule. I'm sorry, it just is. So it's just interesting, like reading this. This was before. Oh, interesting. Sometimes in a photograph of yourself, you'll notice your face is white and your chest is tan. The flash it's the reflection. But this was this was pre social media. And he was already saying you're getting flashback. The flash reflects light off the face with foundation and powder onto the raw skin of your chest and neck and absorbs the light. Next time you're going to be photographed, apply a bit of powder to neck and chest or wear little to no foundation. Who's going to go out and wear little to no foundation if they're getting photographed? So he does a thing on powder. There's a section on concealers. And as you go through the book, he just kind of builds up. This is something that I find really interesting that I would like to review, maybe on a live, and we could talk about it. This is from 1997. Again, I'm going to keep saying that. He has a section on cosmetic surgery from 1997. How many of you guys are curious about what they say, what he says, interviewing this doctor who's a plastic surgeon? Oh, look at his... Should we do that with my face? Let's do that. See, that's exhausting to me. That's exhausting. Who has the time? He has a good section on brows. The brows section to me is timeless. And he does shapes of brows. He does a thing. He does a section that this you never see. He does a section about bleaching brows, which is really interesting. Look at Julia Roberts. Oh, she was so young. We were all so young and stupid back then. Enhancing the eyes continued, eyeliner, lashes, lips. Oh my God, here is your classic 90s lip right there on Janet Jackson. There is the 90s makeup. That is the shit we used to do. That is the stuff I used to do. Oh, it's so funny looking at this because a lot of this is like the makeup I used to do in a salon. Lips continued. This was crazy. Like when this book came out, this was mind-blowing to people. It's hard to see, but she had glitter all over her face. This look, people were like, oh, what? I mean, this was considered like you're crazy. You can't do that. Simplicity, neutral. I'm trying to find dramatic, colorful. Okay, so this was the 90s version of colorful. That was 90s colorful. Look familiar, some of you. Look familiar. 90s colorful. That was what we had. That's what we were working with. There were no multi-chromes. Whew. I mean, it is colorful. That was our version of colorful in the 90s. In 97, you were 16 to 17. Yep. Okay, so this is a classic look, though. Like, I love this. Like, the smoky eye, the red lip. People still wear this today. That's what I was talking about with, like, the signature style thing. Glamorous. Oh, look at Tina Turner. Tina Turner's in here. She's under softness, which is kind of funny. Classical. I'm trying to find the sensual. Okay, and even back then, 1997, this was considered shocking. Two guys in makeup. One of them has fishnet on his face. Oh, I clutch my pearls. Oh my goodness. I got the vapors. This was scandalous. Oh, scandalous in 1997. Y'all kids today do not know. You do not know. We walked and stumbled so you could run. That's all I'm saying. We walked and stumbled and tripped and fell on our faces. Had people point and laugh at us so you could run. So don't don't start with me. I'm looking for, hold on. Thoma. Oh, this is his mom. He did his mom's makeup. Alpana, okay. There's a couple of, this was another one. He did a men's natural makeup look in here. Was another thing, like, nobody talked about that. Like, nobody talked about guys doing. Okay, here's one of my favorites, and I loved doing makeup like this. Okay, classic. This is awesome. This is not Marilyn Monroe. This is Lisa Marie Presley as Marilyn Monroe, as done by Kevin Aucoin. And wait, she's upside down. He nailed it. Look at her. This is my idea of a signature style right there. I mean, I would like to come up with something like that for myself, only a little spookier. Can you tell the light's changing? It's getting dark outside. This is a Take Me Back blast from the past. Oh, wait until you see Demi Moore in here. Who? Tori Amos. I saw Tori Amos in Pontiac, Michigan. Her first tour she did, it was her and a piano and no band. And there were probably about 80 of us there. One of the best shows of my life. I knew who she was before anybody did. And oh my God. I'm having things fall. This is Demi Moore. Demi Moore. Crazy as the vamp. This was one of my favorites. That is, does anyone know who this is? That's Courtney Love. Done as like a Jean Harlow style kind of harlot. Starlet. Jean Harlow. Constance Bennett and Jean Harlow were two stars who come to mind when recalling 1930s Hollywood starlet. This is one of the best ones. So he did her kind of as like Claudette Colbert, Myrna Loy. This is Drew Barrymore. Whoa. Yeah, and yeah, this is why I have no eyebrows to this day. That's why I have no eyebrows, because in the 90s, I was in my 20s, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Oh, look at Cher. Cher was rocking this look long before anybody did with the glossy lids. Look at that. She was way she's always been ahead of her time, though. Who else? Oh, this is Demi Moore. Whoa. Young Demi Moore with no work done. They did her as, this was called The Heroine. He kind of did like a Joan of Arc kind of thing. This book you can get, by the way. I got it on Thrift Books, and it was not that expensive. So if you want, and Barbara Streisand, the diva, and it's cool because he goes through all the steps. So he has everything of how he created all these. And I remember when I was in the salon, I was bored, like at home or whatever. This is crazy. This is crazy work right here. You guys know what she looks like now? This is Nicole Kidman in 1997. Nicole Kidman, 1997. Girl. Oh my God, she was a child. Another Lisa Marie Presley, Kate Moss, Nadja Auerman, one of my favorite models of the time. So this was another scandalous thing in this book. The Showgirl. This is a guy. It is Tom Woolley. Okay, to put a guy in drag in a coffee table book in the 90s was scandalous. How dare you, sir? And I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. This is also Tom Woolley. Here he is with no makeup, and here he is. That one. So I like that makeup look too. See, that is a nice classic makeup look. But Shalom Harlow, oh my God, Shalom Harlow, one of the original supermodels. Let's see, who else do we got? I'm just kind of okay, this is one of the ones I love because Gwyneth Paltrow as the Enigma was pretty amazing. That was an amazing look. Kevin Aucoin was like so cutting edge back then. He was one of my influences as a makeup artist in the 90s. I absolutely adored him. And this is the last one. It says the Minimalist. Concealer only where needed. Pink liquid blush on cheeks, temples, and chin. Brown cream eyeshadow and crease and above the eye, blend well. White shimmer eyeshadow lightly on inner corner and eye to highlight. Curl lashes, apply thin coated black mascara. Flesh tone lip pencil to define. Apply clear gloss and blot. And Miss Winona Ryder in 1997. Wow. Anyway, you can get this book still. It was originally $20, but you can get it on Thrift Books. If you go on Thrift Books, you can still, I mean, I think you can get it a lot of places, but I got it on Thrift Books, and it is like kind of lightly used. The thing that I was so bummed about is I moved so much. I had my original one that I bought back in the day, but it's pretty much this. This is one of the original printings of it, I believe. So, yep, copyright 1997, first paperback edition. 1999 first. Yeah, this is a first edition I got. So this is the actual same one that I had back in the 90s. This was a huge inspiration for me. Maybe one of these days I'm just going to pick a look in here and we're going to do Kevin Aucoin's Step by Step from 1997 and try to do some of this. That's one of the reasons I got this book. It was also, it just made me feel all warm and fuzzy, you know, thinking of back in the day. Anyway, it's getting dark. my camera is not liking the getting dark in here. Uh-oh. Give me that. Give me. Prudence got my little face wash thingies. The dogs are getting bored. It's getting dark. I have to go put my birdies in. So thanks for hanging out, you guys. We did another almost 3.5. Wait, should we stick around and do 33333 again? Whose face is on the cover? This is Shalom Harlow. I know that face anywhere. That is Shalom Harlow on the cover. One of the supermodels of the 90s. Shalom. She's in the, here she is with no makeup on. Sick. She was amazing. She was like the Bella Hadid of the 90s, honestly. Only without all the work. She might have had something done, but yeah, that's Shalom on the front. You could tell by the eyebrows and the lips. So yeah, it's cool seeing them all like in this, and everybody's on the back too. That's Gwyneth right there. Look at Gwyneth Harlow. Oh my God. Paltrow Harlow. Gwyneth Paltrow, Julia Roberts, Vanessa Williams, Tori Amos, Drew Barrymore, Lisa Marie Presley, Cher, Janet Jackson, Winona Ryder. So he had a lot of the supermodels. Yeah, buy unless we're going to try to do 33333 again. We got to waste a couple minutes and then I got to get going. My feet are getting cold too. My candle is mushrooming, so I need to blow it out. That means the wick is doing the... Oh, I got it from here. Awesome. So I hope you liked my disappointing Blend Bunny thing. I love Blend Bunny. I just don't know what happened with the Haunt Me collection. I think I was more disappointed that I was looking forward to it. I'm like, finally, a whole Gothy collection from Blend Bunny. And oh my God, that smoke from that. Whew. I was so looking forward to the Gothy collection, and then, what's three? No, it's funny. Yesterday I ended my stream, and it was 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds. And yeah, 333. Let's look it up in angel numbers, what the threes are. Somebody I'm sure will know in here because they mentioned angel numbers, but it's a good thing. 333 angel number meaning divine support, encouragement, call for a positive change. Representing creativity, growth, balance, and self-expression, suggesting you're on the right path and should trust your intuition as your angels guide you toward manifesting your goals, especially in creative endeavors. I want 5,000 subscribers, please. Relationships and personal development. It's a powerful sign to focus your intentions. Now I'm watching. And embrace optimism and take action. It says key meanings of 333. You're surrounded by angels and spiritual guides offering protection and assistance. Was that my dad? Y'all, was my dad doing sending me a message with the 3333333 yesterday? Maybe. I've been thinking about him a lot. Trying to keep moving through it. Growth and expansion indicates personal development, balance and harmony, manifestation. creativity and communication, a prompt to use your creative skills, express yourself, and communicate effectively, which I think I'm doing pretty well in these. I'm not as dingbat sounding as I thought I would be, and I'm doing embarrassing makeup things that make me look old, just to show you that it's not working on me. So, what to do when you see 333? Believe you're moving in the right direction, embrace creativity, find new ways to express yourself, communicate openly, strengthen your relationships and express your needs, affirm and visualize using meditation, journaling, or affirmations to focus your attention. I keep looking at my clock now. Ooh. Move forward with confidence, putting your plans into motion. Seeing 333 as a positive message to align your thoughts and actions with your highest self, knowing good things are unfolding. I think every one of my live streams should be 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds. That would be freaking awesome. That would be funny. That'd be challenging, though, wouldn't it? Okay, you know what we could do, though? I could do 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. Because I don't know about you guys, but I see 1111 everywhere. That's the biggest one that I see. And that's the one that says powerful spiritual symbol of synchronicity, new beginnings, and rapid manifestation, often referred to as a wake-up call from the universe. Indicates your thoughts are aligning with your reality. So I see 1111 all the freaking time. It's ridiculous. Absolutely. I have my finger on the end screen thing. Because it's a countdown. We got 1 minute left. I'm manifesting. You guys don't start playing before I end. So thank you all, everybody, for hanging out all this time. This was awesome. You guys, it's been 6 viewers. You guys have been like hanging out this whole time. So I really appreciate you. And T, thank you for the super chat. That was so sweet. It might or might not. I have my hand on the end stream button and I'm going to try. Okay, we're on 3:33 right now. You guys might have a different time. I'm going by the time that's on my Streamlabs, and there is a little bit of a delay. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Here's to a good week. Cheers. I'm going to do a live with some makeup tomorrow. Don't worry if you're not here for it and you're working. I will be doing it so you can watch it later. It's not going to be as long as this one, I guarantee it. It just can't be. I can't do 3 hours a day every day.